following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the crazy soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56 and, is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling like crap.
Yeah.
Feeling like crap. How you doing, Ted?
I'm doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
I'll tell you why I'm feeling like crap.
Why?
Because I walked into this studio, and it was like a punch in the face of just desert, Sahara, hot air. And I look at both Matty Ice and Rothman, like, yeah, I've been trying to get it to cool down for 3 hours. Reeser had the space heater on in here for 3 hours during his show.
Yeah, it's a
I
little
can't get
warm.
this studio to cool down now.
It is a little warm. Well, if they've been trying for the last 3 hours, and I've never known Rothman or Ice to even like it that cold. We definitely like it the coldest. And they don't
Yes,
have
but
the
you know
fan.
what?
Did they have the fan on?
No, they didn't put the fan on.
No.
Listen,
They didn't put the balm on.
I got a little fan that I use here because I like things obnoxiously cold. But I'm also aware that fellow hosts who sit in this studio don't like it as cold as me. That's why I have a fan. Turn the fan on, it moves the air around, makes me feel better. It does not cool the air. It's not an air conditioner, just a fan. It moves the air. When my show's over, I turn it off, I put it away. But to have a space heater on in here, these rooms are designed to be soundproof and airproof. Nothing moves around in here, hence the fan. I got a space heater over here, warming my cockles.
We don't have any air conditioner that circulates in this room for some reason. A brand new studio.
Trying to sweat me out.
How long we been in here? 4 or 5 years? They're not that old.
You want me to quit? Just tell me. I'll go. Teddy, take over.
Sweating to the oldies.
It's too hot
Let's
in
go.
here for me.
Come on. Get a little workout in.
You got a little cold Coke there? You got a little DC? Is that going to chill you down enough?
You know what doesn't help? Wearing these earmuff headphones.
No.
That doesn't help.
No, the over-the-ear headphones. Is there anything like sweaty ears
Yes.
to settle in?
Sweaty.
Sweaty cracky?
Cracky.
Yeah, sweaty everything when you're wearing jeans and you're just sweating too much.
We got a big program today. Leather jacket time with Nicole Shearin. Let's put jackets on in here. That'll make it even cooler.
It'll be great. Leather jackets.
Leather jacket
On a
time with
Smoke 'em
Nicole
Out
Shearin
Wednesday.
at 3:30. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer at 5:30. So we have the good clean girl at 3:30 and the dirty old man. Scratch that. They're both dirty. They're both filthy as hell. Nicole is filthy dirty, and that's why we like her.
She is?
Yeah. Oh, my God. Fallout from Ghost Pepper Day. If you missed yesterday's program, go subscribe to the podcast. Go listen to it. Timmy ate a ghost pepper out of Skip Mossick's garden on the air. And then I got Adam King to do it from Channel 10 because he's just stupid.
Because he's got to.
Moron.
He just has to. I'm trying to think of what it might have been like to have the pepper time when the studio was already this hot. Trying to imagine what that would have been.
You would have
like.
passed out.
Oh my God. It would have been the end of me.
Did it visit you again last night on the way out?
It did. I had to eat something mild last night and it didn't hold it back. I had a just ripped giant ace in my bed when I migrated from the downstairs couch in the middle of the night. That was great. That's another benefit of being sleep divorced.
Absolutely.
You don't have to apologize
Preach.
for anything. You can just go in there, and when it comes, you just let it go. You just let her go.
Teddy, you have no idea what that's
Had to
like.
do that a
because
couple of times.
You stupidly sleep with your wife, but I'm telling you, when you're in the bed and you just fart loudly.
Oh my God, the ripping ace. It's almost
I
like
couldn't do that
satisfying.
before. She'd yell at me, "What are you doing? I'm in here, you're rude." Sometimes it would just sneak out. I can't help it.
No, there's no sneaking here. It's forceful. It's almost like it's a challenge for yourself to see if anyone else in the house can hear it across different rooms through closed doors. How fast you can blast that air out of you and how loud you can make that reverb. That's what it's about. So there was that. And then this morning it was back again.
Adam King said he had some violent crapping.
And, I still, because I feel like I can take anything right now, and I don't think it's even that hot. It's just tasty. City Barbecue had a nice little food drop today.
Oh,
that
corn
was fun.
pudding,
I think
baby.
They're going to handle our tailgate. That's one of the best sides that there is for any place in this city.
On earth.
Sure.
You go to City Barbecue, get yourself some corn pudding, you take a bite of that. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. It's not even my place.
I make my own variation of that dish for a Thanksgiving side.
You can't make it better than that.
It is unbelievable.
You can't make it better than that.
Oh,
you're wasting your time. Order it from them.
Well, I mean, it's Thanksgiving.
What does that mean? They cater for Thanksgiving?
Okay,
you go, you pick it up.
I can't make it myself. I can't have a recipe.
No. It's not better than that.
It's pretty good.
You bring it in. I want to taste it.
And I make like a quadruple batch of it too. I will bring some for you.
I want to taste it.
I will bring some for you. I think you're going to like it. But I had the brush fire sauce because why not?
Well, you had that.
I just did ghost pepper last night.
You can do it. You're invincible now.
I can do anything. There isn't a hot sauce around that's going to do like that jalapeno followed by the ghost pepper. I still cannot get over how Skip's jalapeno leading up to the ghost pepper really did me in. That put me on my heels.
I'll tell you
and
what,
that made
buddy,
the whole experience
I was
worse
nervous.
for the ghost pepper.
I was nervous for you because the jalapeno knocked you out.
I was hiccuping left
I've
and right.
never seen a reaction like that to a jalapeno in my life.
Well, I think I was so concentrated on the ghost pepper that I felt that the jalapeno was going to do nothing, so I went willy-nilly and bit halfway up it. I think I must have got 20 seeds of that jalapeno pepper in one bite.
That capsaicin.
The capsaicin, and it might have been rubbing up against that ghost pepper.
Oh, they were
for some
rubbing in that
extra
bag.
oils. Rubbing and dancing in that bag.
Did you stick the stem up cracky like I told you to?
No, and I didn't even do that.
Speaking of things coming out of you, our guy Fish was supposed to have his colon cancer surgery today, but I guess he showed up at the hospital and they sent him away. It's been postponed till tomorrow because he didn't properly clean out his bowels. So he is texting me saying he's doing that during the show. And I said, what do you have to take for that? And he said, nothing. I just have to listen to your show.
Oh,
and
my
I'll
God.
crap involuntarily.
Can you imagine getting psyched up, getting in the frame
To
of
go to
mind,
surgery, then you show up and they send you away?
right?
Ridiculous.
God, it's like you're getting ready to go to outer space and the flight gets delayed because weather rolls in. You're already mentally prepared and ready to do it. You've gone through all the checklists, and then you got to sit back and try to figure out how to relax, which you cannot do. So he's going in tomorrow?
He says he's going in tomorrow, scheduled for 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, good.
So we'll have
glad they
colon
got him.
surgery updates tomorrow. Also tomorrow, I'm going to be taking over the fans' social media accounts.
Ooh.
Our promotion staff came to me and said,
This would be a good promotion.
Who is that now,
For the
Jen?
remote broadcast we're going to do Friday.
okay. I don't know who that was.
Why do we have a voice for the digital
I
team?
don't know. Beetlejuice is overrated. I don't like it. I don't like bacon. I'm Jen.
I'm with you on the Beetlejuice, Jen. You're
I'm Jen
losing me at the
Winters.
bacon.
So tomorrow,
Crazy.
I will be tweeting, and I will be Instagramming, and I will be Facebooking. I'll be doing all of that on the station's account. So follow us everywhere at 971 The Fan. Thank you.
Oh, boy.
And I'm already working on some stuff for tomorrow.
I was wondering.
Some AI images that I'm going to tweet out. Oh,
No,
I'm telling you,
no,
baby.
no.
Hey, I told them, expect the worst. And they said, that's okay. We'll take it. I don't think they know what that means.
This is an
People
interesting...
don't listen to this show.
This is an interesting decision. This came from upstairs. This is what
Yeah.
shocks me. This isn't you are just going to force your way in and take over the accounts. They are handing you the keys.
I said,
So
don't
if you
give
go-
me the
if
keys.
you go down, they go down.
I don't go down.
I think I should be safe. I don't have anything to do with this.
You're fine. It's not going to rub off on you.
Oh, it's fine.
You're just a little dry. All right, Buckeyes and Texas stuff. I got a little bone to pick with the national media when it comes to the relationship that Ohio State has with Fox. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to notice traffic is slowing down due to an accident if you're on Dublin Road at Emerald Parkway. You're going to hit another slowdown on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. No appointments, no waiting room. Just drive in when it works for you. Take 5 Oil Change. The stay in your car, 10-minute oil change. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Coming soon to a wallet near you. More money in more Ohioans' pockets, thanks to President Trump and Congressman Mike Carey. Congressman Carey worked with President Trump to pass the biggest tax cut for working families and senior citizens in American history. Carey's efforts secured $6,000 in tax relief for Ohio seniors, eliminated taxes on tips and overtime work, and even expanded the child tax credit to $2,200. And with the largest investment ever in border security and preventative measures in place to eliminate waste and fraud in the Medicaid program, Ohioans aren't just more prosperous thanks to Mike Carey. We're safer, too. To learn more about President Trump and Congressman Mike Carey's historic investments in American prosperity, we invite you to call Congressman Carey's office at 614-927-6902 or visit carey.house.gov. Paid for with official funds from the office of Mike Carey.
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
Leaky pipes, no hot water, issues with your sewer or drains? When plumbing problems strike, Logan Services is ready to help you out. We offer free estimates on water heaters, water softeners, and drain lines. Whether it's a surprise leak or an aging water tank, we'll give you an honest recommendation so you can take action fast. Don't wait. Schedule your free plumbing estimate now. Fast, friendly service you trust from Logan Services.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's your final splash of the season at Zumbizi Bay. Ride the new conservation tower one last time and splash in for just $19.99 after 4 p.m. Get your tickets at ZumbiziBay.com.
Zumbizi Bay. Morning Juice is live on YouTube. Weekday morning starting at 6. Or on demand whenever you want it. Yeah, whenever. Bobby Carpenter's at your beck and call. And Tito's there too, to clean the toilets. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
An official message from Medicare.
I'm saving money on my Medicare prescriptions. Maybe you can save too. With Medicare's Extra Help program, my premium is $0 and my out-of-pocket costs are low. Who should apply? Single people making less than $24,000 a year or married couples who make less than $32,000. Even if you don't think you qualify, it pays to find out.
Go to ssa.gov/extrahelp. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash, at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
You've still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A lot more sunshine today after a chilly start. Temperatures are going to climb into the mid-70s across central Ohio, and then for tonight, partly cloudy with our lows down in the mid to low 50s. For Thursday, we will have a chance of showers and thunderstorms back in the forecast. Otherwise, we'll see some increasing clouds, partly sunny skies, and temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfolo with your 10 weather impact forecast.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Panama 10 would like to inform you that this ain't one of them. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, that's not up for debate. Hey, Teddy, it's too hot in here. God, this ain't one of them.
Hey, if you guys ever bump into our guy Eric Reeser on the streets, I don't care what the temperature is, I want you to ask him if he's hot enough, all right? I want you to offer him your sweatshirt, your coat, your hat, whatever you got on you. I want you to give it to that man. My God,
he clearly
needs
needs
space heater on all show. I'm baking him like a rotisserie chicken at Sam's Club right now.
I want to tell you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. If it was this hot in the bedroom, I'd never get an erection again. But my friends at Tri-State Men's Health will make sure that you do if you're dealing with ED. They have treatments that work when the pills or herbals fail, or when the guy who hosts at 9 o'clock leaves a space heater on in the studio, and then everybody else for the rest of the day is screwed. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%, and some treatments can even have you last an hour or more. Doing what? I don't know. Cooking dinner. Tri-State Men's Health has 2 convenient local locations. Quick exit off 270 in Hilliard and near the Medical Mile in Westerville, where you can stop in and see Eric Reeser when he's in the hospital after Timmy beats him to death. Call him today, 800, not Reeser, but Tri-State Men's Health, 800-900-9654, or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Promo code DEADREeser.
How cold do you keep your bedroom?
I keep it at 69.
Ooh.
Now, in the wintertime.
Ooh-wee. Oh,
I don't have the heat.
Just turn the heat off.
I don't turn the heat off because I have 2 other delicate flowers upstairs that sleep, but I don't have the heat clicking on until it gets down to 64.
You see, something that I will do when the weather turns, and I'll try to get away with it as long as I can, I will just shut the system off. I'll just shut it off. I want to experience what that feels like. Even if just for a day, even if just for an afternoon.
You open up the windows?
To be in a log cabin in Alaska. That's what I want to feel like. That's where I want to be. We got the wood-burning stove, too. If you need to throw a couple of logs, I'll start you a fire. I'll get a fire au natural going.
Stove?
Yeah, we got a wood burner in the house.
A fireplace?
Yes, but sometimes it's a gas stove. I have a wood-burning stove.
No, but it's called
a fire.
It's called a fireplace. It's not a stove.
Well, no, some people actually do have a stove like built in. We have like the black steel framed thing that slots into the fireplace. It's not one of those big open fireplaces that Santa Claus would drop down from. It's got like the stove built into it, so it's a smaller
live in the
opening.
Cotswolds?
It's an older looking type of thing.
We had one of those.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about,
house.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You grew up in the sticks. This guy's in Hilliard over here.
I'm not going to change it. You know what? I'm going to get a masonry guy in there and rebuild the entire fireplace.
Oh, you don't want to get a George Mason in that. My God. Imagine the price of that.
Yeah, oh, gosh.
Well, Anthony Mason, he comes in too.
Oh, mean scowl, Anthony Mason.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he the guy?
Steve Mason. By the way, I made a mistake last time I talked about Steve Mason. I said that he won the Vesna Trophy. I'm very sorry.
Oh, dear God.
He was a finalist for the Vesna Trophy.
Won a Calder, I believe. The
He
Rookie
did
of the
not
Year.
win.
Didn't he win the Rookie of the Year?
He did.
But
no Vesna.
No.
That's right.
Nominee.
Buckeyes getting ready for Texas on Saturday. Noon kick here on the Fan. I wonder if you've noticed this, Timmy. I was looking around at some of the national guys who cover college football, there seems to be a twinge of Ohio State better get themselves in line because
with this whole Portnoy debacle,
the
if you want to even call it that,
with Fox, like, you're yelling at them because they give you noon kicks, and now you don't like the fact that Portnoy's on the desk, and you better get in line with Fox because this is a big time relationship. And look, I may not necessarily agree with the noon kicks. I've actually stuck up for Fox in that aspect, but whether I think it's right or wrong to ban Barstool or Dave Portnoy from the stadium or bitch and moan about the noon kicks, that's part of having a business relationship. And I don't think Ohio State puts as much pressure on their business partners as they could, given their power.
I can't remember which pundit I saw say it, but it was along the lines of, that school and that fan base, they've got a pretty messed up relationship with the network right now, who happens to be sort of the de facto owner and main revenue source. They're not
the owner. They have a contract to broadcast the television.
I'll tell you, I don't know if it was intended this way by that particular person, but you say not great. I say not great for them, not for us. Yeah, it's a problem.
If anybody needs to play nice,
problem for them. It's not for Ohio State.
It's them. That's right.
This is a cash cow that never ends. You know what? Like if a new TV deal comes up, it's Ohio State being a part of the Big Ten. That's going to be the first chip that everybody in the room talks about.
Listen,
they're the ones.
Listen, I'm giving you this disclaimer because people hear what they want to hear. I don't want this to ever happen. I don't think it will ever
I know what you're going to say, but they can do it.
It would be a nightmare for me. But if Ohio State decided to get out of this conference and join the SEC, are you aware of the Brinks trucks that would just back up? ESPN would just back up like Scrooge McDuck's vault with gold coins flowing out.
Yeah.
Ohio State has that type of power. I'm telling you, Michigan doesn't have it. Penn State doesn't have it. Fill in the blank. Ohio State has it.
I thought you were going to do one better. And if they didn't want to do that, they could just straight up go independent. And I don't want them to do that. That's not the way I like it. I don't like that Notre Dame has stayed independent for so long.
I'll tell you what.
You think Notre Dame has some power of their own being independent?
You know what I would do?
The Buckeyes tried to do that.
I don't want this. It's not going to happen, okay? Let's just live in this fiction for 2 seconds. What I would do is, you're right, I wouldn't join the Hillbillies. I wouldn't go to the SEC. Hell with them. I'm not giving them the satisfaction. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call Notre Dame. And I'm going to say, look, you don't want to join a conference. I get it. You know what? We want out. And we're not going to partner together in terms of starting our own conference. But what we will do is negotiate together on television revenue.
Absolutely.
So Notre Dame and Ohio State.
What a story it'll make.
Their package deal. We just stop. Stop with the Terrence Mann.
Imagine that. Ohio State and Notre Dame.
His family.
Together. The money, seriously.
Can you think about that money?
I can't even fathom that if Notre Dame and Ohio State went in on something together.
Plus, you have control.
They wait till their NBC deal is winding down, and then the two of them go at it into the boardrooms together, united, independent, but separate. You know what? They would have to at least sign on for an annual deal. That's what they would offer. We'll offer you a game between us every single year. For starters, right? And then you get to pick the time slot, whatever. Like if it's a 2-network deal, 1-network deal, you get to pick the biggest window, whichever one you wanted. And if you want to slap it at noon again, then I guess go ahead.
They also
whatever you want to do.
Somehow use their negotiating power, the both of them, to, regardless of their record, get a playoff spot. You could have a 5-win.
We're in the playoffs.
Buckeye football team in the playoffs. As a matter of fact, just rest the starters for the entire season.
You know what, though? You know what? There would be a noon surcharge. All right? That's extra. You want to exercise that noon window if that's where you want to win in the ratings, like Fox has done with Big Noon Kickoff. How many more millions on top would that be? Because we can't get as lively. We can't have our businesses, bringing in the cash like we can for a primetime game when visitors and home team fans are hanging up around campus all day long. $5 million more for the noon game, maybe 10.
So, yes, I think there is a disconnect between Ohio State and Fox. I don't think it's anything that can't be repaired.
Who cares?
But we're right.
Who cares?
But
The deal is the deal.
If anyone needs to actively try and repair the relationship, it's not Ohio State, it's Fox.
I don't know. I think this is all nothing, too. I don't think that the relationship is fractured. It is what it is. I think you can say that the fans are upset about all the noon kickoffs. Why wouldn't they be? It's not that fans hate noon kickoffs. We like them. We enjoy them. They are a part of college football.
Well, I enjoy them.
I saw Stuart Mandel was tweeting about the Michigan-Ohio State game, too, and why have fans embraced it at noon for that game, but for all the other games, it seems like you hate it. No, we don't hate all the other noon kickoffs. It just seems like there's been a lot. I mean, what did we end last season with? Almost all of them. I know you, for one, and I share in that opinion, too, like to get up and get some of the games going. I just think for one or two throughout the way we go, you want a nice little primetime banger.
It amazes me that these dudes who cover college football for a living really don't know much about the teams that they cover and the traditions that they seem to covet.
Yeah, and
Ohio State and Michigan at noon is a tradition.
We're good with that.
Okay, that's Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
All right, that's grandfathered in.
Cracker Barrel, wised up. Those dumb bastards.
Well, it's dumb on both. They're dumb, okay? And then everybody who acts like it's the end of the world because the old cartoon guy is gone from the sign and you're sending death threats to a corporation. What's the matter with you? I know we live in this society where we can just do anything and get upset about anything. See this show. But my God, some of the posts I saw online, the videos, it was like, I'm going to find your house, CEO. I'm going to come there until you put the barrel and the cracker back in the logo.
I didn't even know that the Cracker Barrel fans were that hardcore. But they got
When was the last time you went to a Cracker Barrel? 20 years ago. I care.
They got another thing wrong, though, is that they're modernizing all of the restaurants. So hopefully they roll that back, too. They can't be taking those stoplights.
Don't even clean the restaurants.
No.
The hardcore fans just want filth. They want termites and filth and rats.
All you need is hardcore toilets. That's what you need. Industrial strength.
Leather jacket time with our gal Nicole Shearin 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a bit of a slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side between Livingston Avenue and 33. And we've got a 5-minute holdup if you're on northbound 71 on the north side from 670 to 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. With Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes, you can fill up on faves for $5. Indulge even more for $7 or try something totally new for $9. Get yours at participating stores. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by The Waterworks, your trusted neighborhood plumbing, draining, heating, and cooling experts. Visit online today at thewaterworks.com.
Is your money just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money's always doing something. Like auto saving for special events, tracking your teen spending, and helping protect your parents from fraud. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Hey, Ohio State fans. While others cut corners, like that team up north, Valvoline Instant Oil Change is Buckeye-level quality. We train hard and treat every day like game day. We're always quick, but never rushed. And you can stay in your car while our experts do the work. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit valvoline.com/Buckeyes to find your nearest location and access exclusive fan savings.
Tailgate season is here, and if your grill makes you have to duck when you light it, it's time for an upgrade. Billiards Plus carries top-of-the-line grills that you can pass down to your kids and gifts the whole family will enjoy. Family-owned and operated. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
What up, bitches? It's leather jacket time with 10TVs Nicole Shearin.
She is the star, stage and screen. Internet memes everywhere. Nicole Shearin.
What up?
You just told me that this has been the most stressful week of your life.
It kind of has.
Why? It's game week. It's fun.
I love it, and I'm so excited, but boy, do we have a lot of work we're doing this week. Woo!
Sneak up on you this season, did it?
The season didn't. The workload did. Slightly.
So it's your boss's fault.
No.
For not assigning these things in advance.
No. It's no one's fault. It's just that, we're team players out here. We help each other out. And sometimes you say yes to a lot of things, and then all of a sudden you don't realize 20 things on the list that you got to do in a span of 24 hours.
You want to be a good employee, right? You don't want to say no to things, especially when it's about Ohio State versus Texas.
I don't say no to anything related to that.
So what's getting you bogged down? Like, what do you have on your plate today?
I just have a lot. I got to turn 4 packages. I just actually talked to Archie Griffin for the Victory Bell. I just did a little shoot with him just now.
My guy. Fun. You got that done today already?
Yeah, that's where I was when you texted me. You going to show up? Of course I am. I got other things I'm doing,
You're talking with the 2-time Heisman winner. That's what you're doing.
I'm talking to.
Okay, well, throw it back at me then.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw it on me.
No, we just got a lot going on. I was here early today, 9:30 in the morning. It's just a lot. Gonna be here till 11:30. It's just a lot.
Working in those coal mines, black lung.
I do love this jacket, though. I also, because I'm so scatterbrained, forgot my leather jacket today. But Sweet Tim fixed me up right.
That's the NXS jacket
Look at this
right there.
Leather. I mean, this collar pop I got going on. Also, missed you so much. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Oh, I missed you too, but I saw you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I mean, I saw.
We missed you.
What do you make of the whole? We were talking yesterday about the whole, Fox and Dave Portnoy.
Oh my God.
Allowed on campus, allowed in the stadium. Everybody's got a hot take, including us. What's your hot take?
Well, first of all, they didn't ban him from the stadium. Ohio State came out with that, saying they didn't.
No, I thought they did.
What do you believe, though?
I don't think they did.
See, I think they did. And they were trying to save face yesterday.
Why?
Even though
No.
they shouldn't have to save face yesterday, because I have no problem banning him from the stadium.
Well, yeah, I will say, I think I have my opinions about him, but
They don't sound great the way that you said that.
If Urban Meyer showed up to Ann Arbor, all right, to do the Fox show on the desk dressed as Brutus
haven't
Buckeye.
they done that? Okay, well, not dressed as Brutus Buckeye.
Well, that's what I mean. Is that it's not that he's acting, that he's just a Michigan fan. The world's full of Michigan fans. That has nothing to do with it. Charles Woodson's on the desk. It's the fact that they hired him to be a fanboy.
Yeah.
And trash Ohio State and Ryan Day whenever he can.
When I saw that hire, I was like, really? I just wasn't vibing with it, personally.
And I said this yesterday. I think the thing that Pat McAfee actually brought in his role to game day is he tries to engage that home crowd.
Right.
He's good about having that white hat on.
Yeah.
And wherever he is, whoever is hosting game day, you want to lean into what that crowd is. And that's not even to mean that at the end of the day, Lee Corso can't put the visiting headgear on if he truly thinks that they're going to win. And then the crowd will have their fun with that too. And it'll be as fun of a moment as, as if he put on the home team headgear. But either way, it's just Portnoy is new to this. He's got his reputation. He earned his reputation as well. I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't quite understand.
The reputation. He doesn't shy away from it.
No.
You are allowed to be.
He leans into it.
You're allowed to be whoever you want to be. He built his empire the way he built it. Their personas are what they are. And if that doesn't fit into all these other places as you try to tap into other types of jobs, well, that's not really anybody else's fault. You can cry about it and say Ohio State's soft. Okay. We'll see if you're at the desk in all these other games in stadiums for the rest of the year, too.
I am curious, how much he's going to express his opinions like that, though, because, Pat McAfee is a great character. He doesn't have loyalty to one specific team that he's going to impose that every single place he's at, every single
where'd
game.
he go? West Virginia?
Yeah.
I think that's where he went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Pittsburgh
he's
guy.
just crazy and has a crazy personality, but that's what makes him great for television. I feel like the whole Portnoy thing, he's just going to have his hate for Ohio State, and that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a sort of a one-trick pony.
And it's okay, I'm bored. you know?
I don't understand why. It's like, oh, ESPN's got McAfee, so let us go.
That makes zero
How about
sense.
you just put on a better show? Why don't you put on a better product?
Boom! Roasted.
All right, so speaking
Just
of...
do better,
Speaking
is what
of
you're saying.
the game.
The game.
What's going to happen?
Wait, or which game are we talking? Like
We're talking
the
about
game
the
or
one
the
on Saturday.
No, the
We're
game
talking
that they're
about the
gonna
one on
play
Saturday.
All right, what's going to happen is Ohio State's going to win 24-21. Julian Sayin is going to cook. The defense is going to cook. And Arch Manning is going to march his way back to Austin with the L.
Man, Tex Hatfield ain't going to like that none too much.
Listen, here's my thing, y'all.
Go ahead.
I will say both of these quarterbacks are young, right? There's a lot that's going to be learned. I think it's going to be a very clunky, a messy game. I don't think it's going to be clean, especially at the very beginning. But I think Ohio State has a slight edge. However, I think it's going to be very close. I don't think either team's going to run away with it.
I do think that in first games like this, when you're breaking in new quarterbacks, that maybe the defense tends to be more the shining star. Like we've seen some of these game ones here where it's been good on good, big program on big program, and the scores have been more football-like, NFL-like, where you can win a 17-10 game and go home and sleep like a baby. That's okay if you're playing the number one team in the country. I saw some of this going around on social media too. And I actually gave a prediction at some point last week, but I'll do it again. What do you think is a stat line for Julian Sayin? You said he would cook. I put him at about 245 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 1 pick. Call it maybe 19 of 27 passing.
I like
His
the
first
one
game
pick,
for me.
and that sounds weird to say. I like the one pick,
I like that
but I like that. No,
I like the prediction.
You know what? How about a strip sack fumble, too?
No,
How
I
about
don't
that?
want that. But you know what? Throw a pick, Julian, because I don't want you to play scared. I don't want you to play scared like, oh, I can't throw an interception. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I don't want him to throw
like
a pick.
you want to make that big money play.
All right, fine. You know
Don't
what I'm
be
going to say?
scared.
I'm going to say don't throw a pick.
Did we ask you what you were going to say?
My name's on the show. I'm going to tell you, don't throw a pick.
No, I'd rather you not, but
One more for you. Actually, not one more. We got 3 minutes.
Wow. What should we do?
I said yesterday that it's just only natural. I know he's been in the NFL. I know he's been an assistant coach. He's the best recruiter in the game. But Brian Hartline's calling his first game.
Yes.
As a play caller.
Correct.
You have talked to him. You've talked to Ryan Day this offseason. Do you get the impression that Ryan Day will truly be able to back off and let Brian Hartline do what he's supposed to do? Or do you think there's always going to be that little thing where Brian Hartline knows that the boss can jump in at any moment and veto?
Yeah, and I mean, Ryan Day has the veto power. I think Brian Hartline's aware of that. Everybody's pretty much aware of that, and that's how it should be. I mean, it should be that way, where Ryan Day...
To a point.
Yeah, to a point. You got to let Brian Hartline do his thing.
You can't micromanage.
No, and Ryan Day's not going to, because there's a reason why he hired Brian for the job. He sees something in him and feels confident naming him OC. Now, again, yes, he is going to have the final say. And if, God forbid, Brian Hartline goes off the rails with what he's calling, and Ryan's like, what are we doing?
That's
of
11
course
straight
he's gonna
run
veto.
plays.
Yeah, of course he's going to veto, and he should.
You're hitting on it here. Like this, what you said is right. What you said is right about you cannot micromanage this situation. This is all going to come down to Brian. Is Brian going to be great at this, and is he going to flourish becoming an offensive coordinator up there in the booth? It is a completely different animal than what he has done. That's not to say he's not going to step into it and thrive.
Yeah.
You got to give him that leash, and if he is not getting it done, then you will actively have more conversations throughout the week about how we need to change it up when we see this look. We need to be looking more in this area here with these calls that have worked for us in the past. When it's this down and distance or this time of the game, time will tell for Brian.
Years ago, I had a boss who I didn't get along with. He didn't like me. Go figure, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, are we
Who
surprised?
could not like me, right? But I found myself after a while doing the type of show that he wanted me to do instead of the type of show that I wanted to do. And then the show suffered because of that.
Right.
I wonder if it's just a natural reaction for Brian Hartline to call this game like he thinks Ryan Day wants it called, or like he would do it if he didn't have somebody listening on the headset. And there's a delicate balance between that, right?
Yeah.
You want to please your boss.
Right.
You want to try and get in his head and say, what would he do in this situation? But at the same time, if you just start to parrot what you think he would do, are you really calling the best game that you possibly can?
I like that point because it's true. But I said this earlier when we were taping roundtables for digital and TV. And I said, there are so many haters out there saying, oh, Ohio State has a new OC and DC. They're in trouble, blah, blah. Hogwash. And that's what I said on TV. Hogwash. Hogwash. Because like what you're saying, Brian Hartline, yes, I think part of him is going to be thinking, what would Ryan Day do? But at the same time, he is wanting to prove those doubters wrong and show everyone why he deserves to be the offensive coordinator at Ohio State.
It's a bunch of gobbledygook.
He's confident, and he has to be confident, or else, I mean, dude, if you go in scared, nothing good is going to come of that.
Heat stroke in this jacket.
Yeah, it's really warm in here.
Okay.
I actually never say that.
You yelled at me Thursday and Friday all day about having our fan on.
But it's warm
and
in
do you
here.
admit that this is too hot?
Like, is the air not
It's
working?
76 degrees in here.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's all research.
It's getting hot in here. You guys are supposed to finish. Thank you. It's not the end of leather jacket time. You have to put that back on.
Look at my boobies, Jack.
All right, thank you, Nicole.
Peace up, A-Town.
Oh, God, stop it. Go away.
You're so welcome.
Talk about Buckeyes in the NFL coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a bit of a slowdown on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between Westerville and Cleveland Avenue. Just a couple-minute delay there. We also have a slowdown due to an accident that's on Dublin Road at Emerald Parkway. This report is sponsored by COSI, Unofficial Galaxies Star Wars exhibit open through Labor Day. Time is running out to catch Unofficial Galaxies at COSI before it's gone. You don't want to miss one of the world's largest Star Wars fan collections with iconic characters and costumes. But it's only open through Labor Day, so purchase tickets now at COSI.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Select varieties of Kroger brand cheese are on sale. 6 to 8 ounce packs are $1.49 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Road trip! This summer at Tire Discounters, your tires are your passport to savings. Because you're driving to Paris.
Texas!
Then it's off to Rome.
Georgia!
And you'll be kissing the Blarney Stone in Dublin.
Ohio!
Right now, save up to $404 when you buy 4 tires, and that includes a free alignment and oil change. Stop at Tire Discounters before you see the world.
Mornings can start feeling the same. Wake up, brush teeth, go to work. But with breakfast from Wendy's, it's like, wake up, brush teeth, Baconate with a breakfast Baconator. Roll with the sausage breakfast burrito. Buddy it up with a honey buddy. Or get seasoned with seasoned potatoes. And then go to work. Sorry. When you're ready for a fresh wake-up call, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day. The kitchen drain has had enough. The toilet's called it quits. Drains are clogged throughout the house. I'm gonna throw a fit. Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee. It's 93 or free. Guaranteed. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6%. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about 10 grand in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
If only there was a radio show that constantly talked about Ohio State athletics. Well, good news. It's real, baby. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Buckeyes. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The dog days of summer are the best days to save at Coughlin Chevrolet. Lease a new 2026 Chevy Equinox, only $259 a month. New 2025 Silverado, lease for $359 a month. See our full inventory at CoughlinChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing, plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 9/2/25.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers. Tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man is one soiled bed sheet away from being Jeff Remmer's legal guardian. This is Man and Timmy.
Oh, do I have news for you, buddy?
What do you got?
Oh,
It's going to cool down?
Ready. No.
Is that what you got?
It's never
because it's
cool
actually gone up 1 degree since 3 o'clock, since we've been cooling the room down. It's not 75 anymore. It's 76 in here.
And it's even warmer than that. I don't even believe that it's 76.
It's like 80.
96 degrees. All right, I got news for you. And I hope everybody's pulled over. They're sitting down.
Oh.
The starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints is? Spencer Rattler.
Not Shucky Boy? Tyler Shuck. He didn't get it, that rookie.
No, and who's the other guy they have there?
Teddy, who's the other dude they have?
David Blau?
Blau?
No,
he's
Blau.
coaching. He's coaching for the Commanders.
Wow.
We keep going back to him, the Purdue guy.
Who is it? It's some dumb name.
Who cares?
Hickenbottom?
Hicken what?
Hickenbottom.
Hickenbottom?
Teddy knows. That is the real last name of wrestling legend Shawn Michaels.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I guess they didn't think that the Heartbreak Kid Sean Hickenbottom
wasn't going to work.
Sounded like a good name. Who was there, Teddy?
Jake Hayner.
Oh, Jake Hayner, Notre Dame.
Hayner. Thank you. Spencer Rattler. You can all go about your day. Buckeyes in the NFL. So 57 players from Ohio State have made initial 53-man NFL rosters. I don't know where that ranks with other schools, but I'm going to guess good. 53. That does not include some free agents like Quinshon Judkins, and he's not a free agent, but you know what I mean. He just hasn't signed with the team yet. He's not on the roster. Seth McLaughlin is a guy that was just cut, released. So there are guys out there that could wind up signing with someone else, but as it sits right now, 57 players.
That means more than 1 out of every 32 players on NFL rosters are from Ohio State. That is a pretty incredible clip right there.
That's good. Ultimately, though, here's the thing. And I try and talk to other Buckeye fans about this, is I think that sometimes we get roped into, who gets drafted where and what type of player they are when they get to the league. And you can make the roundabout case that, C.J. Stroud being awesome in the NFL helps Buckeye recruiting, I guess. But in reality, I don't care for the most part what these guys do in the NFL. And I'm sorry if that makes me a bad fan. I have one priority and one priority only. It's what do they do when they're here at Ohio State?
I think there's room with your fandom for a little bit of both, because I think you just said it. I think the the production in the NFL and some of those bragging rights, I think that all feeds back to what your program is. Because anytime, think about it, anytime Brian Hartline or Tim Walton or any of these guys that are recruiting go out and they schedule players to come in and have the on-campus visits, the first time that they are going to go in to that stadium, they want to know some of those names that maybe they missed through the years. They want to know who some of those star players, not just at Ohio State,
I know, but
in the game of football, because they ultimately don't want their careers to end when they're done at Ohio State. They want to go and make that generational wealth in the NFL. That's why they're going there. So I think to see all those names in the limelight, that is something that's matter. I get what you're saying.
I think that sort of goes without saying.
I do get
though,
what you're saying,
especially in 2025. I mean, you're not saying, well, if you come here in 4 years, if you watch your P's and Q's, you could be an NFL player. No, you say, hey, right now, here at Ohio State, we can make you a millionaire. Right now.
Yeah, sure.
And
yeah,
you're going to compete for a national championship and put yourself on the global stage. That's what we can promise you. What you do in 3 years or something when you go to the NFL, that's up to you. But this is what we have to offer you. Speaking of recruiting, tell me if I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that a big-time program like Ohio State should ever waste their time recruiting a quarterback again. Because I think that a guy like Ryan Day, and this year is a prime example of that. Now, we're not doing it because we had some quarterbacks in the pipeline that he was confident in, but we did it last year with Will Howard. You find yourself in a position where you've built up the entire team. You got a team full of veterans, good defense, good offensive weapons, hungry to win. I want to go hit that portal every single year and pay some money for a quarterback that started a lot of games.
You're saying
that has a lot of experience, and I'd rather plug and play that guy into my system than take a chance on a guy that's never started a game before.
Is there ever any doubt, though, that mesh will not be exactly the way that you want it?
Of course there is.
You started out in a good place with a guy like Will Howard who fit in so well with the team. Everybody liked him. He was well respected. What if you get that guy that may have all that experience, but maybe he comes in with a little bit of a big head, doesn't quite understand the culture that's going on at Ohio State? I know what you're saying. And I think there's still a way to do both, because if you get a guy, I mean, do you consider Julian Sayin to be a transfer?
He is, but no, that's not what I mean.
But it's not really, because he didn't have much time playing under his belt.
I want
Alabama.
A veteran who's been hit, who's worked out some kinks, even if it's at a lower level of football.
Are you okay if, say, you just got a guy that maybe played sparingly as a true freshman and then maybe had a sophomore season under his belt and then kind of got hot and was ready to switch and had a couple of years of eligibility, or just mainly those fourth and fifth year transfers? Because I see Ohio State still playing that game if it suits their needs for that year, but I think that they have and want to have that roadmap, that plan sort of where they're going. Because you think about that in terms of quarterbacks, like with Julian Sayin, you would like him to have this football for a couple of years now and have a little bit of continuity
in theory,
going from 2025 then into 2026 with Jeremiah Smith returning, with some of the other wide receiver talent growing a little bit, all these other pieces. But there's always going to be really talented guys out there in the portal as well. When you're Ohio State and that job is open, I can understand how when you're in that transitional year, and that would be basically this year. That would be the year that we're talking about now, where they're choosing to go with Sayin.
It's as transitional as this program's going to get.
Yeah, it would be tempting to not want to take a look at all the best guys out there and see if it would fit.
Speaking of quarterbacks, Nebraska quarterback Dylan Raiola could be insane. And I'm not talking about like insane on the football field. I mean actually clinically insane. We'll tell you why coming up next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Traffic is slowing down on eastbound 70 on the west side between Mount Street and 315. And you're looking at a couple-minute delay if you need to travel on southbound 315 from 5th Avenue to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Take 5 Oil Change. At Take 5 Oil Change, they get it. Time is precious. That's why they make getting your oil changed fast, friendly, and simple. You'll be back on the road in just 10 minutes. No appointments, no waiting room. Just drive in when it works for you. Take 5 Oil Change. The stay in your car, 10-minute oil change. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Make Labor Day a good deal better at Meijer. Celebrate the long holiday weekend with fresh from Meijer 80% lean ground beef, just $2.97 a pound with M-Perks for a 3-pound package or larger. Limit 3. Discount automatically applied when you enter your M-Perks ID. Large seedless watermelons are $3.99 each, and locally grown bulk sweet corn is 5 for $2. Shop Meijer and bring more fresh favorites to your Labor Day celebration. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
You may play the Ohio Lottery, but how well do you know the odds? True or false? When more people play Powerball or Mega Millions, the odds of winning a jackpot are worse. It's false. The odds for draw games don't change. The game design sets the odds, so your odds stay the same no matter who plays or how big the jackpot is. The only thing that is worse is the number of coworkers expecting free lunch if you win. I mean, how many tacos can one man buy every Tuesday? Learn more about common lottery myths at ohiolottery.com/knowtheodds. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Dr. Marta Lavelle of Urbana and Darby Dental Smiles on having First Bank of Central Ohio as a partner.
It has been great working with First Bank of Central Ohio. They helped me achieve a huge goal, becoming a business owner. The bank made it so easy. They helped me through the whole process. It's been great ever since.
Experience what it's like to be first at First Bank of Central Ohio. Visit fbcentralohio.com for more details. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall for Central Ohio's most trusted and experienced group of orthopedic experts, Orthopedic One. They helped me with my hip pain, and I trust they can help you as well, because Orthopedic One is where you go to get better. So find a physician or location at orthopedic1.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? It's all here, only with Spectrum TV Select. Popular apps are included: Disney Plus, Max, Peacock Premium, Paramount Plus, AMC Plus, and more. And live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. Enjoy across your devices no matter when or where you are. Get Spectrum TV Select and start streaming your favorites today. It's all here. Visit spectrum.com/entertainment. Restrictions apply.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai of Dublin, lease 2 Elantras for $200. That's right, lease 2 new 2025 Elantra SEs for just $200 a month for 24 months. Both your new Elantras come with complimentary Hyundai maintenance, with free oil changes and tire rotations for your entire lease. GLakesHyundaiofDublin.com. With approved credit, $39.99 down per unit plus taxes, fees, first month payment, 10K miles per year. In time due.
The summer event is still on at Germain Honda of Dublin, and with football back, Rich is ready to dominate the competition. You can lease the sleek 2025 Honda Accord LX for as low as $249 a month or finance with 3.99% APR. Upgrade to adventure with the 25 Honda Pilot Sport all-wheel drive. Lease starting at $429 per month or 4.49% APR. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. See dealer for full details.
Right now in Washington, there's a fight going on to make life more affordable and bring back American jobs. Some play politics and some want to get things done. Senator John Husted is cutting through the noise, putting Ohio first. The new tax bill delivers for working families and helps small businesses hire and grow right here in Ohio. Tell John Husted, keep fighting for Ohio families and small businesses. Paid for by Senate Opportunity Fund.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
The roof for your home protects what matters most in your life: your family, your memories, your peace of mind. So when it comes time to replace the roof over your head, you need a name you can trust: Newman Roofing. Don't just take our word for it. Here's our friend Cindy on why she chose Newman Roofing over all the rest.
We had interviewed and talked with several other roofing companies around the city. The salesperson that came to speak with us was extremely knowledgeable, answered questions, took his time with us. We were happy to make Newman our choice.
And you'll have peace of mind knowing that on the day of the installation, we'll give you and your home the respect it deserves.
The guys arrived right on time. The crew leader came and talked with us, let us know what they were going to be doing. He was here all day with the crew. That itself was very impressive.
If you're thinking about your roofing or siding, give Newman Roofing a call today.
We were very happy with our experience, and we would highly recommend Newman to anybody we talk to.
Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. A Kyle Manzardo RBI base hit in the 10th inning lifted the Cleveland Guardians to a 4-3 win over Tampa Bay up at Progressive Field. Cincinnati Reds try and break a 3-game slide tonight in L.A. facing the Dodgers. Nick Lodolo and Shohei Ohtani, the starting pitchers. The Reds 3.5 back in the National League wildcard race. Clippers lost today at Louisville 8-2. Former Ohio State basketball star Alan Horniak has passed away at age 74. He averaged 22 points a game, helping the Buckeyes win the Big Ten title in 1971 when he was an All-American. Meanwhile, the New England Patriots have signed quarterback Tommy DeVito, who was just recently released by the Minnesota Vikings. Baltimore and safety Kyle Hamilton agreed on a 4-year extension worth more than $100 million. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Get started today with your 20-pound summer slim down. The results fast, easy, and start your very first week. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Before I get to this wild thing with Dylan Raiola right now, Nebraska's quarterback.
He's out of his mind.
He's out of his mind. He's actually insane. And it's interesting with where their game is coming up this week. But did you see this? We got some big news in the world of golf today. The Ryder Cup team is set. I was fascinated with this looming decision. We hadn't talked about this much because mainly it's a hardcore geeked out golf conversation.
I know someone who's going to be on the team.
Tell me what you think about this, though. Keegan Bradley is the captain, right?
Uh-huh.
He's getting a little bit older in his years, but he's still playing great golf. I don't think he's hit 40 yet, and we've seen guys go into their 40s and be really, really good players, even win majors. But he had a legitimate claim to pick himself to play and manage. So a captaincy and a part as a player, a role as a player.
That hasn't been done in many years, though,
It's
correct?
been done, but it's not something that's done a lot. And I think there's maybe some looks that you can get, even though reportedly a lot of the guys that are on this team and that would have been captain's picks kind of backed Keegan, that he's had a good year. He won the tournament up in Connecticut again just recently. Played pretty well this past week. Made it all the way to the Tour Championship. Really good player. But, and we were kind of talking about this around the office, I think if it were me and you had this difficult choice, because 2 years ago he may have gotten screwed over when Zach Johnson was picking the team. The boys went to Rome and they got their butts beat. He felt pretty good. He had just won the tournament in Connecticut that year as well and had played really well. And he even had said to his wife, like, hey, I hope you're ready for Rome in the fall. You know, he was ready to go. And then he got passed over for Justin Thomas, who was maybe in one of the biggest slumps of his career. And they got their butts beat out there. So I can understand his feelings, but I'm proud of him not picking himself. He didn't pick himself as an automatic qualifier here. Justin Thomas, Colin Morikawa, Ben Griffin, the golf cop, played well here at Jack's Place. Cam Young, Patrick Cantlay, and Sam Burns. A combination of guys who are really hot right now.
I'm sorry.
And just good in the format.
I didn't hear you.
So no Keegan Bradley on the team.
I didn't hear you say someone else's name.
Matt Kuchar update.
Cooch! No Coochie?
No, Matt Kuchar.
Come on. You got to have some European Cooch.
No, and it's
Beth
not going to
Page
be in Europe.
Cooch?
It's New York Cooch.
Beth Page, man. I spent a week with her one night.
That's Beth Page Black to you.
Yeah.
That's the toughest course. That's the hard one. They even put a little sign out there saying this course will mess you up. Don't come play in this course if you don't know what the hell you're doing. They really do have a sign that warns you. I can remember when Don Delco played out there, who used to do our digital here at the Fan. He didn't work none too much. He just took 4-hour lunch breaks.
He went out for lunch
played a lot
12
of golf.
years ago, just came back.
Cooch, by the way, is a 4-5 record, 4-5-2 in Ryder Cup appearances, but he has not played in one since 2016. So
better than Tiger.
He would have to. Shockingly, Tiger. Did you know that Tiger does not have a good Ryder Cup record?
No.
He's like, what did we look this up earlier? 9 matches under 500.
Yeah, it's like 13 and 22.
13 and 22 and 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Jack is wildly better than him.
Yeah.
Tiger stinks, and we were thinking maybe it's when he's in pairs, but that's all part of it. Maybe Tiger's too intimidating for his playing partner to get the best out of that guy. But that's all part of team golf. And that
Crazy.
you're bringing out the best out of the guy next to you. He's good alone, but I don't know what that says. So hopefully this
You like
is
the team golf, do you?
I do.
You like your little live?
It's
little Livy?
This is the
Livy Dunn?
This is so stupid. This is part of what their problem was. We talk about it in college football, right? That how you keep what's special. And I think while we wanted to go into a playoff format, we wanted to sort of dip into the pool and not go right to some 28-team field. Find the sweet spot. I think when you have a President's Cup one year and a Ryder Cup the next year, and they tip off every 2 years, one in Europe, one back here, that's a perfect sweet spot. Even in football
Timmy,
season,
no, we need
it's a
instant
big thing.
gratification. That's my whole problem with like the Elam ending. All right, for a long time, people say, "Oh, that's going to be the new thing."
No,
and then guess what?
It's not.
We got a glimpse of it occurring on a regular basis, and it sucks because it's just manufactured drama. Team golf, to your point, is fun when it's the Ryder Cup. But every weekend it's some crappy course you don't care about with some thumpity-thump DJ playing in the background. It sucks.
God, you're gonna get me going.
I don't want to get you going. Instead, I want to talk about how Dylan Raiola's nuts.
I'm going to talk about Dylan Raiola because you guys got to pay attention to this. There's a post from a little podcast that was filmed that CBS Sports College Football put out. It's Dylan Raiola, and it's a few other of his Nebraska teammates. I can't tell you their names right now.
Corn jerker Bob.
A bunch of corn jerkers. A bunch of Huskers and a bunch of jerkers. All right? Sitting around a circle talking football.
Well, circle jerkers.
Circle corn.
Sure.
Yeah. So Dylan Raiola has this connection with Patrick Mahomes that we've all known about. We've known that he's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with how he has tried to mold his look, his image, his feel, his pregame routine. There are clips out there that show Patrick Mahomes as he runs towards one of the end zones where he kind of jumps up with both legs, does sort of the LeBron type of flex, screams out loud, and beat for beat, move for move, Raiola has emulated the same exact thing. And he gave some comments about this, says he knows the comparisons are inevitable. Fans and media and kids everywhere see Patrick Mahomes when they see him, hairstyle, athleticism, pregame flair that I mentioned, but he is insistent. He is defiant that it's not imitation. He says everybody be like, oh, he wants to be like him and all this stuff. It just so happens he played baseball, I played baseball. He plays quarterback, I play quarterback. I can't get mad. This is a real quote here. I can't get mad at God for making me look like him.
Okay, let's break it down. So you have the same haircut.
Wow.
You have the same facial hair.
Same number.
You wear the same sunglasses. You have the same jersey number, same pregame rituals, same mannerisms on the field, and you dress exactly like him. But
he's being like you.
Right.
That's almost
Dylan
what that
Raiola's
comment
the
says.
original.
You say I can't get mad at God for making me look like him. Which
it's like Greta Van Fleet. You familiar with them?
Is that
it's the rock band,
they're
right?
like
That
Led
sounds
Zeppelin.
exactly like Zeppelin. But if you talk to them, it's like, well, actually our influence is a lot of other bands. I don't really hear the Zeppelin thing. It's like, you're a karaoke band. You're a Zeppelin karaoke band. You're out of your damn mind. If anything, they copied us. They were banging 50 years ago.
What are you
You're
talking
nuts.
about? They're great.
You're imitating
not.
Pat Mahomes. Okay? That's it. Admit it. Do you think he's just denying it? Or do you think he truly doesn't see it? I'll tell you what. My wife and my daughter, they've gotten to the age now where they just butt heads on everything. But the thing that drives me crazy is that they butt heads about things that they both do. She's a little mini-me of Kristen.
Yeah.
Right? And then Kristen will come to me and say,
too.
can you believe that your daughter did this and this and this?
You're like, yes,
and I'll say,
you do
yes,
all those
you
things.
do all of that. And Kristen doesn't see it until I point it out.
It's
yeah,
almost,
you're right. I guess she is like
It's
me.
almost like all of the things that we've done throughout our entire lives since our children were born have an effect on them. It's like they're miniature versions of mom and dad.
But my point
some
is,
parts
do you
mom,
think
some parts dad.
Dylan
We gotta own
Raiola
that.
is so far into his own head that he honestly doesn't see it?
I do believe that. I seen it right here. And his teammates are bleeding into it. I don't know what they meant by this, but after he got done saying that part that I just gave you the quote from, he plays baseball, I played baseball, he plays quarterback, I play quarterback. The friends there were saying, you got the cut first, too. I seen it. You got the cut first.
He copied you.
Patrick's been in the NFL for what? What's he going into year 8? Conservatively?
Dylan Raiola only dates women named Brittany. Man, I was on the Britneys before he was ever on the Britneys.
He's already named his future children Gold Dust and
My brother's
Silver
a
Dust.
douche. His brother's a douche.
Oh, my God, yeah. What if he does have a little brother that he makes him dance on dead players' numbers that are printed on the football field?
I have some Jackets news for you. Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt at 3:15. And we've got a 5-minute slowdown due to a crash that's on westbound 70 on the west side at 670. Things are moving slow from West Broad Street. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series is back to Columbus, September 3rd through the 6th. One mission, smoke the competition. Top fuel, funny cars, pro mods, kids 12 and under, free. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com.
Looking for bold flavors and award-winning spirits? High Bank Distillery is your destination for handcrafted cocktails, locally inspired dishes, and Whiskey War, the nationally recognized whiskey. Stop by their Grandview, Gahanna, and Westerville locations this week. Dine, drink, distill at High Bank.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Hi, I'm in a whirlwind of college prep. Gotcha. We've got affordable solutions to create the perfect college living space. Great. And visit our website to see how verified college students with an IKEA family account can receive a one-time use 15% off coupon. Nice. You guys think of everything. Pretty much. Offer ends 9/30/25. Valid ID required. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for complete terms.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Is your money doing everything it can for you? Like automatically pushing more of your money to savings every day?
I don't think so.
Then switch to Huntington Bank. And let's get more from money. Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. And if you're gearing up for the big game, don't forget the MVP of desserts, Sanders Chocolate Fudge Bumpy Cake. This legendary treat just made its way to Ohio. Finally! We're talking rich devil's food cake, buttery cream bumps, and a fudge icing that is just unfair. They'd throw a flag on it if it was actually on the field. Bring one to your next tailgate, watch party, or even a team celebration, and you'll be the real hero. Available now at Kroger and Meijer, Sanders Bumpy Cake. It's game day greatness.
Sometimes I hear a sparkling sound.
Like when we say, all you have to do is point?
There it is.
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
I can't wait to meet her. Oh my gosh.
Put your hands together for new Dr. Pepper Blackberry and Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar.
There she is! Woohoo! Yeah! It's full Dr. Pepper!
With sweet blackberry flavor!
Dr. Pepper Blackberry, I'm obsessed with your succulent taste. Please marry me!
No! Marry me! Marry me or I'm gonna freak out!
Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
It's a pepper thing!
Looking to sell your home? Don't pay 6% commission. Call my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They're full service, not a do-it-yourself kind of thing. On average, customers save over $10,000. Give them a call, 614-451-6616. That's 451-6616.
Morning Juice, real football talk. Just two guys who aren't afraid to say what needs to be said. And that's all she wrote.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Now streaming mornings on YouTube and 10TV Plus. Attack and dominate.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Do you want to sell your property, however, you need a little help getting through the process? Let's say you have years of belongings in the home. It needs a lot of updating, you're overwhelmed, you might not be big on technology, and you may need help finding a place to go. I will help you. Maybe you've gone through a divorce or a bad breakup or a relative moved out. It's been hard, and you just want to take what you want and leave the rest behind. I will help you. Retiring and want to sell your commercial properties or land. I will help you. Sellers, whether you're selling as is or selling for top dollar, you're no longer alone. Visit us today at TurboTrackRealty.com or call me now for an all-cash offer and, more importantly, the help you need at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Viking, dedicated to creating travel experiences for the thinking person with programs designed for cultural enrichment on board and on shore. Discover more at Viking.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Blue skies, light winds, low humidity, and a very nice finish to the day. Wednesday's temperature is still in the low to mid 70s. Overnight, we'll fall back down to the low 50s with clear skies and light winds. Increasing clouds on Thursday and the slight chance of a late day or evening shower with highs in the mid 70s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
You know, we got hot conditions here in the studio that we've talked about. Still hot, still warm. That would be a good thing if we were with our partners, but we're not. Yeah, having hot, sultry conditions. But you know what? If you're struggling in that area, maybe there's a little acronym called ED, erectile dysfunction, that's holding you back. Do not fear, because our friends at Tri-State Men's Health, they are experts at dealing with it. Think about what this summer should be. Relaxed, romantic, unforgettable. Don't let it keep you from making the most of it. Not when help is this easy to get. So what you do, you go to the website, tristatemenshealth.com. You set up that first initial visit, which is just $99. It includes the medical consult with a licensed medical provider, the TMPSA test. If medically advised, you get the dose. And if it doesn't work in the office, well, guess what? Your visit is free. They've got an expert staff, 2 lovely locations right here in Central Ohio, easy to get to. One's right by Fishy's house. Fishy won't be there, though. He's getting the colon checked out. You could be doing it the day after your appointment. How about that? TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
I've talked about these girls in the past. They fascinate me. Are you familiar with Abby and Brittany Hensel?
Brittany Hensel.
They are
connected?
conjoined.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Conjoined twins. They're conjoined at the chest.
How they doing?
They share legs and looks like a hoo-ha.
Wow.
And, the heads are separate. And they're, it's not like, they're both aware and active. There are some conjoined twins where one is simply not able to respond or, really live a life. These are two independent, in theory.
As independent as one can get.
When you share a body.
While being in the same place all the time.
But what fascinated me and the rest of the world a couple years back is when one of them, I forget which, Abby, I'm sorry, got married. They both didn't get married.
Abby got married. I see the Today Show writing about this back in March of this year.
No, it was 2021.
Oh, was that far ago?
When that happened.
That long ago?
2021, her and a dude named Josh got married, and that brought up a lot of interesting questions about.
I remember talking about this on the show.
How does that
then
work? I mean, clearly it works for them, or at least I hope it works for both of them, but I can almost understand marrying both of them, where it's like, oh, we're in a polyamorous,
that's just
thing, and
it's a trifecta.
Anyway,
is what this is. You're all together. Now stands to reason, like, everybody should enjoy each other's company. Like, she doesn't have any say over this, and so this is difficult.
You have to have say over it. It's you're sharing
your body,
everything.
yeah. And like you said, it's the same reproductive organs.
You can't just, I'm
there.
excusing myself to the other room while the lovemaking commences.
When your brains feel it all the same? How does that work?
I don't know. However, now they've been spotted loading a newborn baby into a car. And they think it's theirs. They don't know if they gave birth to this baby, but adopted or, whatever. They have a baby now. I think one thing's for certain, right? I mean, I'm sure this is I hope it's a very nice relationship and everybody loves each other and all of that. But this dude, Josh, has got some problems, right?
Oh, no. Josh is a loving boy.
All right.
Josh is a caring guy.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
He wants them to experience a normal life.
I can't please one woman. He's trying to please two.
I think they were long since committed to knowing that their lives were not going to be normal. Right?
I guess.
I think they reached a certain age where they knew that this was
what's normal to us is not normal to them, and vice versa. I understand that. They don't know anything different. They've always been this way. And I've seen them because they had a reality show. They've opened up their lives to cameras and things like that in the past. They're not doing that now. They're living private lives and, wish them the best. But the paparazzi, they still follow them around. They're pretty easy to spot. It's not like you can just put a baseball hat on like you're Leo DiCaprio and sneak out the back door. These are conjoined twins.
You got two heads. Game over. Right?
Hey, is that one of those conjoined twins? I don't know. They're both wearing baseball hats. I don't know.
One's a Yankees fan. One's a Red Sox fan.
They're headbutting each other.
If you and I wound up getting conjoined,
oh my God,
what kind of set of ground rules would we have to make?
Would you? All rules sort of go out the window, don't they? What are you going to do?
I mean, but yeah, we'd still be two brains that would have to get along with each other. We'd be pulling each other in different directions. Like, would you let me go golfing? I would hope that you would do that for me.
And
I gotta golf. If I don't get to golf, I don't want to live.
I'll let you play. I'll let you play 9. You're not playing 18. I'll let you play 9. No, but I think you have to have a discussion where it's all right. So we're going to the bathroom.
One of my arms is yours too.
That's what I mean.
You promise to work on your swing a little bit so we can actually have some tempo and some rhythm.
I have to give
change
you
our weight from our right side to our left.
That leads to the next question. Who holds the wiener when you pee? One of us has to do it. Which one is it? Do you alternate?
I'm usually a lefty, so the way I'm viewing this thing is I would be the right side.
Why do I have to be a lefty?
That's just how I don't know. That's just how I view it. I feel like my head's on the right side. I sit on the right side of the studio, so I think we would, join together this way.
I see.
What would you want to do?
I don't know.
What would you want to do?
I think I'd eat some cyanide, to be honest with you.
But then I just have your limp head.
No, you die too. It's the body. We share the body.
That's wild.
If I die, that's the thing about conjoined
twins. You're there chewing on cyanide, and I can't do anything about it.
No, all kidding aside, it's tragic because when one dies, you know that you're next, and it's coming soon. There's no such thing as one lives and the other one doesn't live.
You've said, though, that you want to know.
I know, but I'd like more than 10 minutes notice. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying if you could have 10, if you knew in 2035.
Not a lot you can do in 10 minutes.
Hold on, 2035 is not very far off into the future. How about 2065? You don't even want to live that long, do you?
What are we talking about? Give me 2035 at this
10
point.
Years is fine.
All right, Blue Jackets with some news today. They have several games scheduled for national television, although not really.
Yeah,
because
ESPN
a lot of them are ESPN Plus and Hulu. However, remember last season, they initially did not have any games except for the Winter Classic scheduled for national television. But there are 2 games on actual ESPN that are scheduled. Thursday, March 5th, that's at home against Florida. And Tuesday, April 14th, home against Washington. The other games are ESPN Plus and Hulu. And I swear to God, everybody at TNT breaks out into hives, I guess, because it's impossible for them to pick up a Blue Jackets game. So it's just ESPN and ESPN Plus stuff.
Well, don't you also think, though, that we could take some steps as a franchise and make a couple of playoff appearances in a row,
but
then earn your way into some of those national windows?
And if
both
ESPN
sides.
and TNT were only putting good teams on, I would totally understand what you're talking about.
Yes, I know.
But look and see how many times the Buffalo Sabres are on national television. It makes no sense. Last year, for example, there's no foresight at all. Last year, for example, it was a national night, okay, where ESPN or TNT had their NHL programming that night. So it's not like it was on a day where they didn't have any national programming. And for some reason, they did not take the Blue Jackets when they made the trip to Calgary.
And that's ridiculous.
Now
that is ridiculous because of what was going on.
We're in the business of showing hockey games. Yes, we're also in the business of telling stories that people care about.
Yeah.
All right, and the Blue Jackets going to Calgary, as everybody is emotional and honoring Johnny Gaudreau, is a story you should be putting on national television. Instead, ignored. You had some crappy game with like the Sharks on that night. Who cares?
Yeah, I agree with you. That is dumb. That is dumb that they wouldn't have picked up the Johnny game in Calgary. That was a huge night for hockey. It was an emotional night, but it's exactly what hockey fans want to see. Like that's a ratings boost right there when you have a game like that on national TV, because anybody that's a fan of the sport, they know about that story, they know what Columbus is dealing with, and they want to see how Calgary as a city, as a franchise, is going to open their arms to them. And it was great, right? And it was, I think you and I talked about it at a time. How deep into the season was that? It was a bit, wasn't it? Because it was.
Yeah, there was plenty of time for them to adjust their schedule and decide to do that.
It had to be difficult, I think, for the players, because and you know what? It wasn't going to end, a quarter of the way through the season. You probably weren't going to stop thinking about it. These guys are never going to stop thinking about it, if we're being honest. But I remember feeling for them and wondering,
are they going to have to go through this emotional roller coaster every single night?
Just how each separate individual on that hockey team went through those ups and downs. Forget about the hockey. Forget about showing up to morning skates, all the practice time, the traveling that you put in. But what was that like? And then you know that you've got another game coming up where there's going to be a big ceremony, and it's going to be a tearjerker, and it's going to be tough to get through. And then to have to rise up and get ready for that game. All of them were pros, and none of them would ever say anything about it other than the exact right things to say. And
I would like
just
to
really
point
proud
out
of the team for how they did that last year.
That there is not another show, radio, podcast, anything.
No, I know.
That in the same segment goes from conjoined twins lovemaking to Johnny Gaudreau and
to being very
in the same segment. I don't know if that's good or bad. I really don't.
I feel like our tone was befitting for both subjects. Was it not?
I guess so.
I thought we tried to.
It's more inquisitive than judging.
Right.
I want to know how it's done. That's all.
No judging.
Science experiment. Please film yourself, your daily activities, so I can see how this is done.
I wouldn't mind trying it in an AI fashion just to see what it's like.
What is the latest projection on Buckeye basketball? We'll discuss coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 5-minute holdup if you're on westbound 270 on that north outer belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. And you're going to hit a 10-minute slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and Hill Road. This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Hey, Ohio State fans, while others cut corners like that team up north, Valvoline Instant Oil changes Buckeye level quality. And you can stay in your car while their experts do the work. Drive in today. Proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
It's your final splash of the season at Zumbizi Bay. Ride the new conservation tower one last time and splash in for just $19.99 after 4 p.m. Get your tickets at ZumbiziBay.com.
Zumbizi Bay. The savings are so good at Great Lakes Hyundai of Dublin. Save on new Santa Fe and Palisades with 0% APR and make no payment for 90 days. customers will qualify. Interest accrues during no payment period.
Get Eco.
Aaron, what's your favorite holiday? Labor Day. No, really. What's your favorite holiday? Labor Day?
Get Eco.
Labor Day is when we celebrate the working people of America. Like plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians? Sure, but we're also celebrating nurses, police officers, office workers, firefighters, school teachers, landscapers, and those people who faithfully pick up our garbage on trash day. And waiters and waitresses? And car mechanics and... And daycare workers. We can't leave out daycare workers. Hooray for Labor Day! Jerry, when you look at working people, what do you see? I see the people who built America. I see love. Love? Love with its sleeves rolled up. Wow. Working people are the people who take care of everybody. Labor Day is when we celebrate the working people who built America and keep it strong. Happy Labor Day, everyone. Get Eco at geteco.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
11 and a half. That's not the Buckeye football over-under win total. That's the amount of times Common Man wipes his crack. I'll take the over.
Oh, what's that smell?
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your podcast. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Did you go out this morning, my friend?
Did I go out this morning?
I was out at about 6:45. Really for no reason in particular. I was just frolicking around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Taking in the brisk morning air.
It's like an Irish Spring commercial.
God. Lovely.
I wanted to blow on the Ricola, whatever that thing is called. It's not a fog. Is it like a flugelhorn or something? What would that thing be? It's like
flugs.
It's like 15 feet long. Oh, it was beautiful.
Alf horn is what it's called.
An Alf horn. Thank you, Ted.
Horn, like the alien?
Alf horn.
Alf's horn.
Like Alf. Yeah. No, have you ever fallen asleep on the couch and then when you migrate up to the guest bedroom or your own bedroom, whatever you call it, you got to stop off at the kitchen for a lovely little overnight snack. It's not really a midnight snack in my case. This was 3:30 in the morning.
Not after I fall asleep. What are you, a lunatic?
Oh, it's
no, I mean, I eat before I go to sleep, and then I, stay asleep.
No. Like once you've been asleep, and then you wake up
because
and you've got the hankering for a little snack.
Is I lose my sleepy.
No, I don't lose my sleepy.
I lose my sleepy. If I don't go right into bed and close my eyes, then the moment's gone.
Well, that's too bad. Sometimes I got that melatonin still flowing through my veins, and I know I'll be able to get back into bed. And
we're calling it now, melatonin?
Yeah.
Not heroin?
Sure, yeah. A little bit of that laced in there.
What do you eat?
This time, see, there's one that's usually the go-to. If I've got any kind of cookie, whether that's just a Chips Ahoy, like a classic Chips Ahoy, or a classic double stuff or mega Oreo, you just have a couple of those cookies and like a whiskey glass of ice cold milk. That's it. Do the cookies, swig the milk down, 30 seconds to a minute, enjoy them. Sometimes, yes. Yeah. Sometimes I just like to guzzle that milk after they're both consumed.
You ever dunk the Tate's cookies?
Yeah.
In the milk?
Yeah.
Delicious.
Tate's are fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
But this time last night, I just went with a nice bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You poured yourself a bowl of cereal?
I poured myself a medium bowl of cereal.
Once you fall asleep, do you wake up, go get a bowl of cereal, and then fall back asleep?
No, at my age, you go to the bathroom, and then you go back to sleep.
Well, that's a necessary thing.
I'm not getting up in the middle of the night and going snacking. No,
okay.
I don't do that.
I don't typically have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom.
I drink a lot of water.
Do you?
You're not 50-something years old yet.
You do? Every morning?
No, I don't get up yet.
Yeah. I don't do it. It's not like every night I do that. Occasionally. Sometimes I just let it go.
In the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy, you know what?
I get it.
You know relates to you? Rimmer coming up at 5:30. Although he doesn't know that he let it go. He just woke up with why are these sheets wet? And why are they plastic?
Shady Acres has to do a lot of laundry.
That's right.
We'll just tell you that. Sometimes when Jeff doesn't like to wear his garment, those sheets get a little bit wet.
Teddy, I was bored last night, so I got on the YouTube. I normally don't fall down the rabbit holes on the YouTube, but I did last night, and I came across your guy, David Lee Roth.
Oh, my.
Singing Panama.
Seen it.
You seen what I seen?
I've seen it, yeah.
This is recent, and oh, my God. At least Vince Neil had a stroke.
Yeah.
He could pass off the fact that he can't sing anymore because he had a stroke.
Who's worse, though? Is
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth is worse than Axl?
Oh, yeah. Then Axl, absolutely.
Yeah.
Axl's like Pavarotti compared to both of them.
Yes.
No. I've not seen.
Teddy, can you get some audio
I've
of
not
that?
seen the David Lee Roth reels yet.
You have it now?
Well, I was going to.
You got Axl, don't you?
Well, I pulled some of it. I was thinking about using it maybe tomorrow, but I can get you something out.
Dear God.
Well, did we just ruin Too Hot for Teddy?
He'll find something else that's hotter.
Sorry, Teddy. Joe Lunardi, he is looking towards the NCAA tournament, even though we haven't started college basketball yet.
Bracketologist.
In his latest bracket update, published August 26th, Lunardi has Ohio State as a 6th seed, facing number 11 Memphis in a first-round game in San Diego.
Oh, do you know what that would mean if they face Memphis? Do you know who transferred to Memphis? My favorite bum, Aaron Bradshaw.
Oh, what a bum.
My God.
My God.
He makes me long for Aaron Williams. Amir Williams.
I was going to say, who's Aaron Williams? Amir Williams. I'll take him every day over Aaron Bradshaw.
I made up a guy. That's who he makes me long for. Mark Loving and Amir. That's who he makes me long for. He could be playing in that game if that is the matchup right there. If he actually finds a way to stay on Memphis' squad all year, that would be a thing.
Every time I look at Joe Lunardi, he's got the Buckeyes in the tournament.
Oh, no, he has the Buckeyes in a pretty good spot here, I think.
What is he seeing that I'm not seeing?
For not being a tournament team for multiple years now, to go back in as a 6 safely in.
He's also had him in the tournament the last 2 years, too.
Yeah.
In his projections and not.
Well, and I think what he tries to do is once the season gets underway, he is keeping the teams in the field as things sit. And I don't think many of his projections where he's had the Buckeyes in the field have been wrong. They continued to play their way out by losing crucial games down the stretch in February and March. And that's what has happened to this Buckeye basketball team. But if you told me that they were going to be a 6 seed, I would absolutely sign up for that today. To be safely in the field, you've got Purdue in this conference. They're actually the odds-on favorite to win the national championship. What do you think about that for Purdue, even in their post-Zach Edey era? They got bigs. They always have some
find
bigs.
Somebody else that they just shave down and teach how to play basketball.
They've got some more 7-footers. They've got some interesting European transfers that they're high on. This one guy in particular, they got Braden Smith, the top point guard in America. Bruce Thornton, I hope, has some things to say about that. He's going to be fantastic himself. I don't want to have my blinders on with this, but the more and more I keep thinking about what Ohio State's roster is going to look like, you've got your best players from last year's team came back. So it starts with that. The good ones returned. Devin Royal has a chance to get a lot better. You've heard what I've said about John Mobley. This guy can't just be good. He could be great. He could be elite, a game changer, a season changer type of player if he checks all those boxes. That's not a guarantee right yet. I've got to see that. I've got to see that maturity out there, and that's what you're banking on. And Bruce, I think you know what you're getting. You know that you're getting a dog. You know that you're getting a guy that cares about the team, that wants to get better. I just want to see Bruce in his last go-around stop doing this thing that he does occasionally where he doesn't just take control of the game. Sometimes he will just acquiesce and let things slip apart and not look for his shot when he is the guy that sometimes needs to just step up and do that and run the team.
Teddy.
David Lee Roth. Teddy.
David Lee Roth. Who do you feel sorry for, though? Him or the people that paid money to see it? Although, you know what? They don't seem to mind because they're just like,
yeah. Panama! What the hell? What? I can't even tell what song that was.
It's Panama.
Panama.
That's Panama?
Yes.
I mean, it's the recording's not.
It's my song. Yeah. He butchered
Hard
it.
to hear. Sounds like he's saying cannonball.
This is what the song actually
This is what it's
sounds like.
supposed to be.
Teddy, I kid you not. You could have done better than that.
No doubt.
You could have done better than that.
I could have done better than that.
No doubt also could have done better than that.
Although I'll give him credit, out on stage, he's still out there performing. He's doing the kicks and the movements and stuff
you had
like
to
that.
distract him from something.
Yeah, he's much better than that, than I would be. Yes.
He does moves out there on stage. That's the one thing that he brings
As
to this.
opposed to Frankie Valli, who just stands still.
Don't you talk bad about
Does
Frankie.
it move?
Frankie's actually been dead for 20 years, all right? And he's still doing it.
Oh, my God.
You be nice to him.
You want to just
shimmies out there.
Feel depressed. Go watch some Frankie Valli stuff. He doesn't know what planet he's on.
Is his mouth stuck in the open position?
Pretty much.
I think it is. He's got lockjaw. Man's
He's
done.
90-something years old. I mean,
let him stop. Are they doing this? Are they forcing this on him?
He says
people
no.
are buying tickets.
He says he wants to go out there and do it, but he's clearly not singing. It's a track. And that's the opposite of this, where David Lee Roth is jumping around, but he's singing badly. We need to reverse it a little bit.
You know what, though? It's everyone's fault who's buying a ticket. You know. You've seen clips now. You know what it's like.
You're contributing to this behavior.
How in the world does this do anything for you if you were a lifelong fan? Panama is one of your favorite songs. This is what you want to go out and listen to? If Dave Matthews eventually loses his voice, like he's got his own particular kind of sound as is, but if he ever just completely loses the voice and can't do it, I don't think I'm going to have much fun going to a concert anymore. If he can't give me a little baby, well, then I don't want to be out there watching. I'm not going to pay my hard-earned money.
Going to just a dirty, street-walking, coked out, 55-year-old prostitute. That's what it's like.
You know what we got in the studio here, by the way? Got Central Heating.
We got too much Central Heating. I'm not all right. I'm going to melt. Hate this place. I want to talk about journalism at its best / worst. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 25-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the left lane on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt at I-70. It's going to be stop and go there from East Broad Street, and you're going to hit a 5-minute delay on eastbound 670 from Neal Avenue to International Gateway. Sorry. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series is back to Columbus, September 3rd through the 6th. One mission, smoke the competition. Top fuel, funny cars, pro mods, kids 12 and under, free. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Stanley spent his life in the saddle, wrangling whatever life threw at him. But nothing prepared him for the fight against low T and ED. Shane practically hunched him over. Bonbon pills just gave him a headache. He begged for a lifeline.
Well, maybe it's over.
Columbus Men's Clinic said no. Medical conditions, old age, there's hope. This is about real treatments. Science, not one-size-fits-all guesswork. Columbus Men's Clinic was designed for men who hate going to the doctor. Personalized plans, cutting-edge treatments, overseen by an actual medical provider that takes the time to listen. With low T and ED treatments others only dream about, we fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Because every second you wait, your condition could worsen. Act now. Don't let time slip away. Dial 614-300-7400 or go to columbusmensclinic.com. Your consultation is only $99, including blood work. And you'll know your T level before you leave. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
The dog days are the best days to save at Coughlin Kia, Central Ohio's largest volume Kia dealer. Get 0% financing on any new Kia EV, Sportage, or Sorrento, or 1.9% on a new 25 Seltos or K5. Visit CoughlinKia.com.
Coughlin has the car for you.
based on January to December 2024 retail sales at all 4 locations. 0% for 48 months equals $20.83 per 1,000 financed. 1.9% for 48 months equals $21.65 per 1,000 financed. All manufacturer incentives to dealer. Prior sales excluded. Dealer financing required. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Ends 9/2/25.
Becoming a truck driver doesn't have to be complicated. At Schneider, we make it easy to get your commercial driver's license and start your new career. With our CDL apprenticeship training, you'll get paid to become a truck driver in just 5 to 6 weeks and have a Schneider driving job waiting for you when you've completed the program. Plus, during training, Schneider will provide transportation, lodging, and meals at no cost to you. Ready to get your career on the road? Learn more and apply today at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
Common Man here. I've told you about my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. I am back to remind you that if you're thinking about selling your home, it should not cost you 6% to do it. Their premise is almost too good to be true. They sell your home for 1% commission, not 6. That's it. I had to check it out for myself, see if it was legit. I met with the family-run business here in Central Ohio. They will give you everything you expect from any realtor for a whole lot less. This is full service, not discount. They literally do everything that a realtor who charges you 6% is going to do, and probably more. They can do it because they use today's technology, which has made the realtor's job easier, taking photos, signing documents on your phone. And instead of keeping their prices the same like everybody else does, they pass the savings on to you because they know you're going to be happy with the service. Tell a friend, they get more business. Oh, what a novel concept. If I knew about these guys 10 years ago, I would have saved a boatload of money. On average, customers save about 10 grand in commissions. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. Sellfor1%.com.
If you have an unhealthy obsession with the Blue Jackets, we have just the remedy. Join us Wednesday nights at 7 for the Inside Edge. All the Jackets and hockey conversation you can handle. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash, at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
It's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the things we constantly hear from customers, Wilson, it's impossible to pick a favorite. We've got 5 different window lines here at Pella, for the $300,000 to the $3 million home.
Yep, impossible to pick a favorite. My parents would always say that.
Oh, Wilson, that's so sweet.
Yeah, other than I'm an only child.
Oh. Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
These two morons keep the studio so cold that Timmy's nipples can cut glass. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
These guys are cool, but not that cool.
Not today, baby. It's hot as a match in here. Somebody turned a space heater on for 3 hours.
Not cooling down. I don't know if it's ever going to cool down.
We don't have the capability.
No.
Our HVAC system here sucks. 10TV needs to call Care Heating and Cooling.
They do. They really do. We need to get on that Care plan.
Sort them out. Here's a great story. Look, people talk about the death of journalism, and I say, I don't know what you're talking about. See a lot of great pieces out there.
No, papers are strong. Stronger than ever right
Newspapers are strong. And you know what? People always ask me about the state of radio. You got podcasts, you got you. Are you worried about competition? I'm always worried about competition. Everything on your phone, anything that distracts you from your life is my competition.
Yeah,
okay?
It is.
Other radio stations are not my competition. But I've always said, if you create interesting content that people want to hear, they will seek you out because there's only one place they can get you. However, newspapers have decided, or maybe they just don't know how to write stories that people actually care about. Here's a headline in the Dispatch today. And I don't want to pick on these people, but I'm sorry, I saw it. Miriam Muhammad and Cheryl McLeod. These are real people from the Dispatch who apparently wrote this article. Headline: World's deadliest animal is probably outside your Ohio home right now. Protection tips.
And that's a headline that grabs you.
That's alarmist right there.
That's a headline. The deadliest animal in the world is on your front porch. And then, by the way, you said 2 people wrote this. What do you think the read time for this article is? Maybe 4 minutes? 2?
4.
2 minutes? What are we doing with that? What are we doing with 2 writers when there's like maybe 100 words?
Here we go. Here's a story. Ready? What's the world's deadliest animal? Hint, it's plentiful in Ohio. And no, it's not a timber rattlesnake or even a deer that causes car accidents. According to the Centers for Disease Control, the deadliest animal in the world is the mosquito. Yes. The Ohio Department of Health lists 59 types of mosquitoes in the state, a few of which transmit diseases. Ohio has 59 different species of mosquitoes compared to about 3,500 species in the world, according to the Florida Department of Health. And they go on and talk about all the diseases you can get.
That's a lot of species.
Now, look, I happen to know, Samantha has one of these books about, animal facts and stuff like that mosquitoes do kill tons of thousands of people every single year.
Yeah, like
across
the ones
the globe.
that carry the Zika or the West Nile virus.
West Nile mess you up.
Yeah.
That's why we need like insect nets and protection for these communities that don't have the type of homes that we have. They don't have care heating and cooling for their HVAC. So they got to open their houses up to the elements and bugs get in. And the mosquitoes carry deadly diseases. I'm not minimizing that. But what is the point of this? Is that to say, like, you think you're safe, but you're not? No.
Show me some studies. Show me some cases of mosquito deaths in Ohio, then. Shouldn't that be in the article?
That's like saying...
If we're talking about the world's deadliest animal
we
is
have
here.
Cats in this state. A lot of people have cats as pets. You know what else is a cat? A lion.
Oh, we got
know what
those
a lion
pumas,
can do?
too.
Kill you. Okay, great. But is that a problem here? Do you have a quote from an EMT saying, I got to tell you, we're picking up people all over Broad Street with malaria. So you better watch out.
I'll tell you what about the cats. If you got Stacey Elliott, Zeke's dad, out here with his feral lynx and ocelots,
pumas,
let those suckers out there for the neighbors. You have dead cats and dead dogs, and you'll have a lot of problems on your hand.
This is not a relevant story. We're wasting people and wasting time. I keep hearing about they're laying off these writers and laying off those writers. Well, maybe if they keep writing crap like this, there's a reason why.
Show me somebody that winds up with West Nile encephalitis, all right?
Then you got a story.
Then we'll talk. Jimmy boy comes down with West Nile encephalitis. 10 more cases have popped up in Columbus, Ohio. Then maybe we'll start talking about how the mosquitoes have turned deadly. Those kinds of mosquitoes aren't here. I can tell you, I'm outside every night now playing catch with Jack. I get ate up, okay? Because I'll wear shorts out there. Why? Stupid. But I'm hot. So I've been wearing my shorts and I've been getting bites all over. And none of it was as bad as trying to eat a ghost pepper yesterday.
Get yourself some, was it citronella candles?
Citronella candles, right? The tiki torches? Remember when those were huge?
Yeah.
Everybody would just lie in their back patio with the tiki torch.
Let me tell you, here's a little tip for you, because a lot of people out there, they have woodpecker problems.
Oh, there's some woodpecker problems.
But I'm just saying, you got wood on the house, and these woodpeckers are stupid, and they're pecking in there trying to find food, and they mess up your siding. All that.
Yeah.
You know what they don't like? Citronella. Stop putting those streamers and those fake owls out there. It doesn't do anything. It's garbage. What you need to do is get some bug spray that has citronella in it and go and spray the siding. They won't come back.
You say spray the siding with some of that bug spray.
Yeah.
And that'll do the trick.
Well, unless it rains and washes it off. But I'm just saying, they don't like that.
Well, since we're talking about bugs, can you fix my carpenter bee issue? Can't get those bastards out of there. And it's
out
just
of the house?
No, not out of the house. There's just one spot. I got a little awning that's next to our sunroom. It's a covered area, but it's the patio. It's like the brick patio underneath. And the exterior is like the wood posts. And it's just like this one little spot. They love it. They love it. And before I want to pay like a bug guy, because some of the ones that you talk to are like, oh, yeah, well, we can sign you up for an annual plan at $200 a month. You know, we'll get out, take right care of them. I'm looking for some remedies that maybe we could try first, other than me, beating them with a tennis racket.
You know what I think you could do? I don't think they like fire.
Fire?
You can burn the porch down.
Burn the porch down. Perfect.
You want a solution or not?
That'll show
I gave you
him.
a solution.
That'll show him.
I saw a story this morning that made me laugh out loud. I'm going to tell you what it was coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got an accident that's in the construction area on westbound 70 on the west side near Hilliard Rome Road, causing about a 30-minute delay there. It's a little stop and go from 270. And there's a 5-minute delay on westbound 670 from 71 to Neal Avenue. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series is back to Columbus, September 3rd through the 6th. One mission, smoke the competition. Top fuel, funny cars, pro mods, kids 12 and under, free. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better, you've earned it.
Our double hung is as good as it gets. There's something really simple. It's called an interlock. We interlock our windows. The interlock is the absolute best way to alleviate air infiltration. With the interlock, it's harder to break into. When you interlock the sashes, it makes a better window. It's just a darn good window, and we're very proud of it.
Call Rizzotti today at 777-4806.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus of Dublin and Easton. It's the last month for the Golden Opportunity Sales Event. That means you get special APRs with 3.99% up to 60 months on their most popular models. Lease payments as low as $419 per month. Also, plenty of pre-owned L-certified vehicles are on the lot with rates as low as 5.75%. If you're in the market, please stop in and see my guys. Jermaine Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton. Check them out online, jermainelexus.com.
Hey, Ohio State fans. While others cut corners, like that team up north, Valvoline Instant Oil Change is Buckeye-level quality. We train hard and treat every day like game day. We're always quick, but never rushed. And you can stay in your car while our experts do the work. Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Visit valvoline.com/Buckeyes to find your nearest location and access exclusive fan savings.
Right now in Washington, there's a fight going on to make life more affordable and bring back American jobs. Some play politics and some want to get things done. Senator John Husted is cutting through the noise, putting Ohio first. The new tax bill delivers for working families and helps small businesses hire and grow right here in Ohio. Tell John Husted, keep fighting for Ohio families and small businesses. Paid for by Senate Opportunity Fund.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. That's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telohio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in central and southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Cash for Clunkers continues during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for Clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HR-V two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic 4-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
When it comes time to replace the roof over your head, you need a name you can trust. Newman Roofing. Don't just take our word for it. Here's our friend Cindy.
We were very happy with our experience, and we would highly recommend Newman to anybody we talk to.
Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
coffee, iced cap, refreshers. Tim Hortons has all your favorite beverages. And now you can get your favorite bite for less. When you buy any size beverage, add a baked daily donut for $1, a tasty bagel for $2, or a freshly cracked hot breakfast sandwich for just $3. So next time you order your favorite Tim's beverage, add something that satisfies your cravings and your wallet. The $1, $2, $3 menu. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer in restaurant. Tax extra exclusions and terms apply.
Call 1-877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS for Kids.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. It's been learned that former Ohio State basketball star Alan Horniak passed away earlier this week at age 74. Horniak averaged over 22 points a game, helping the Buckeyes as an All-American win the Big Ten title in 1971. From baseball, Kyle Manzardo drove in the game-winning run in the 10th inning as the Cleveland Guardians beat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-3. Cincinnati Reds try and snap a 3-game losing streak as they wrap up in L.A. with the Dodgers tonight. Nick Lodolo and Shohei Ohtani, the starters. The Reds 3.5 out in the National League wildcard race. Clippers lost in Louisville today 8-2. Baltimore Ravens and Pro Bowl safety Kyle Hamilton reached agreement on a 4-year contract extension worth more than $100 million. And from golf, U.S. Ryder Cup captain Keegan Bradley has elected not to place himself on the roster for next month's competition. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. You got a plug sheet for tomorrow?
Yeah, Fishy's out for a little bit, so Baker is going to be the plug sheet guy. So we've got T-Bone and Tyvis coming up tomorrow from 6 to 9 a.m. Looky here. Talking big guest at 8:30 tomorrow morning. The Lieutenant Governor.
Oh, Tress?
Jim Tressel.
Nice.
Tress is going to be on the show. Then during Bishop and Friends at 10:30, Paul Feinbaum from ESPN. He's going to get you all set for Ohio State and Texas. Now, is he going to talk a lot of smack right here in Columbus? He's been very adamant that Texas is going to drill the Buckeyes.
Okay.
When you say drill, I hope you mean by 20 points, right? What do you? It's a big game. So I guess the threshold for an ass-kicking goes down.
They're going on the road. If they win by 1 point, they'll be satisfied.
No. I understand that. But Paul has gone out and said that Texas is going to destroy them. So
That's
what
fine.
qualifies as that?
He plays to his base.
He sure does. He
You
sure
know,
does.
His base has a single-digit IQ and can't read.
2:30 during Rothman and Ice, Gold Jacket Thursday, Jackie Slater is going to be the guest. You like Jackie Slater?
Love it.
And then
Love a gold shower Thursday.
On this show, 3:30, it's Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. And then at 4:30, Too Hot with Panama Ted. Buckeye show comes your way at 6 tomorrow.
You know what I love? I love live animal mascots. I think they're very, very important.
Yeah, there's been some that are coming back, right?
Well, Texas
Indiana
has the live animal mascot, right? Did they bring that back? Devo?
Devo. Whoosh, whip it.
No? Anyway.
Crack that whip. Give us up a step.
Colorado has a live buffalo mascot. His name is Ralphie the Sixth. Well,
Ralphie.
Ralphie.
The Christmas Story.
He's going to be retiring after 4 years of service in the role the university announced yesterday. Now, that's my favorite line.
What a long run.
I read this. I laughed and laughed. The school made the move due to what it described as, quote, an indifference to running, typical of many mammals, both four-legged and two-legged, end quote. I, too, have an indifference to running. Because of that, the university will be transitioning the buffalo, which is nicknamed Ember, to a companion buffalo role on a ranch.
Nice.
Where she will live with her predecessor, Ralphie the Fifth.
You know what? That sounds like a better deal than being forced to trot out onto a football stadium in front of 50 to 65,000 people.
They kept saying this dumb thing, run! People want to see you run. And she looked at him and said, why do I have to run, you moron? Then they tried to cattle prod it probably, and it still didn't want to run.
You need to whip it. Whip it good.
They probably did.
You should.
How do you think you get it to run? You probably whip it good.
Oh, man.
Ted's all for that. Ted's all for dog track racing and stuff like that where you just whip them. Right, Teddy?
He's at Scioto Downs all the time.
No whipping. No, we don't need that.
You like the dog tracks or the horse tracks better?
I like the ponies, yeah.
Mm.
What about the camels?
The camels? Camel racing? That's fun, too, yeah. That's exciting. Hump. Humpty hump. Humpty dance.
I like this line, too, where Ember, when she goes to live with her predecessor that you mentioned, Ralphie 5, she'll be able to focus on relaxing strolls on the pasture.
Yeah.
Which is her favorite hobby.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
You mean a buffalo or bison, whatever the hell they call them?
Either one.
Doesn't just want to roam around and eat grass and not be bothered. They don't want to travel to a stadium and jump through hoops.
Guess not.
I hope she kicks them all in the face.
If you like looking at buffalo, Teddy, I don't know, out by Darby Dan, I think he was a big horse racing guy.
Yeah.
Has a lot of land west of town here. They've got at Darby Creek Metro Park, they got the buffalo out there.
I need to go out there and check that out.
They got a little nature center. A lot of people like to take walks.
T-Bone probably
gaze
goes
at the
out there.
buffalo. Yeah, be one with the buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
All the things that you do.
Kevin Costner's out there.
Oh, man. Costner is out there. It's like the last of the Mohicans.
He wasn't in that.
No?
No, if he's not in those types of movies. He wants to shoot the Mohicans in the face.
Is that Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah. That's not Costner.
That's not Costner.
Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves. That's Costner. Field of Dreams. That was him.
That's right.
Was that Mel Gibson?
No. That's Kevin Costner. Good
my
job.
corn out there.
Major League Baseball has released their 2026 schedule. Opening day kicks off earlier than ever.
How early?
I'll tell you how early.
If you can find it on the page. Which you can't.
The Giants and Yankees will begin the 2026 season with an opening night game on Wednesday, March 25th. Now, when I say earlier than ever, this is domestic because obviously they go to Japan sometimes. They open up there very early so they can give the teams time to come back and reacclimate to the States. But they're going to do one game only that Wednesday night, Giants and Yankees. And then pretty much everybody else opens up on Thursday, March 26th.
You have a lot of problems with the way they start the Major League Baseball season and how
yes, I do.
The Reds should be the perennial part of this party. They get to start off the regular season.
I think it's ridiculous
which I'm with you on.
That you don't have every single team opening up on the same day. And don't give me this BS about we got to stagger it and we got to account for rainouts and doubleheaders. You make it work.
Let everybody enjoy a true official opening day.
Is opening day.
Yeah, we don't have to be like the NFL and start with a big Thursday night opener and then everybody else goes on Sunday. You can be you.
No, opening day is opening day. I also think there has to be some account for tradition on opening day. What people have told you over the years, you're like Cracker Barrel, Major League Baseball. You're just your memories for people, your comfort for people. You got to lean into nostalgia. You have nostalgia coming out the wazoo.
You're the pastime. All right?
Lean into that. So, for me, the Reds should be celebrated. They should have the earliest opening day. They should be the first game of the day on whatever day you want to open
at noon.
By an hour.
Yeah, at noon.
You give them an hour, then everybody else starts at 1 o'clock. You go right from the parade to the ballpark. School's out. You tell me how many other baseball cities have a parade and no school. And then we'll talk about how you open someplace else.
No,
okay, they're the oldest team in professional baseball. Parade, no school. And instead, this coming season, 2026, You got them opening up against the Red Sox. Shouldn't it be more of a traditional team that they play? Like, the Cardinals are there.
They should be divisional opponents. At least give us something before you're going to blow the whole flipping league up, right? You speak about tradition, and all we got is this talk about how the new franchises are going to come into play, and the commissioner is talking about how realignment is then going to follow it right after.
Well, you know what Starkey said, too. Jason Stark, who joins us on Monday.
Could be end of ALNL.
He expects, when they expand, that they'll also reduce the schedule to 154 games or 156 games per team, which, yes, it was that in the past. I'm aware of it.
That's not a crazy move for me. The crazier move would be if you're going to do something with American League, National League, and wildly shift the divisions. Have you seen a lot of the projections for what a new Northeast division would look like, where you'd have the Yankees and the Mets and the Phillies,
all out the window, buddy.
And the Red Sox?
What you are seeing now, I mean, we've already taken so many steps, right? I mean, the DH is all over the place now, and you got a balanced schedule for the most part. You don't have those divisional rivalries. They don't mean as much as they did in the past. So we've gone down. We have a pitching clock, for God's sake, in Major League Baseball. So they're not immune to change. I think that sort of softens the blow when you come in with this radical realignment. Don't you?
Some of these changes that you're speaking of that are just to the actual game, speeding up play, I think, as you go into the modern era, I think that's something that had to happen. When you're talking about wild movement into the structure of your sport, that to me is that Cracker Barrel type of stuff. That's how I look at that. You want to make the game go a little bit faster so we can get out of there and get home a little bit sooner. We don't need to be there for 3 hours and 40 minutes. Maybe some of the hardcore baseball fans loved the monotony of that and how long it would take. But I, for one, have enjoyed that part of it. But when you get into some of that other stuff where the whole sport's going to look completely different, I think you just need to be very, very careful about the moves that you make.
What's coming up next?
I don't know, but it sure is hot in here.
It's getting hotter in here.
You ever wonder, like, your heat, when you feel hot or you think like you're terrible or you're having a really sucky show? While that may be true,
we're having that too, buddy. Don't worry about it.
That might be true. The little guy in me keeps saying, gee, is it hot in here? And yes, I think it is.
I want to talk about my favorite former NFL quarterback coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch out for an accident that's on both shoulders of southbound 71 on the south side after Greenlawn Avenue. Police are on scene causing stop-and-go traffic from I-70. And there's a 25-minute delay on southbound 315 between Lane Avenue and Town Street. This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association. The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series is back to Columbus, September 3rd through the 6th. One mission, smoke the competition. Top fuel, funny cars, pro mods, kids 12 and under, free. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
It's Wilson from That Other Window Place, and this is the Secrets of Pella podcast. Secrets of Pella. Where we try to expose Pella Windows secrets. Okay, Leslie from Pella, these magical disappearing screens you speak of, what exactly is Pella hiding?
Well, hiding the screens is the whole point.
All right, cut. The screen just disappears? There's no magic involved? Okay.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Road trip! This summer at Tire Discounters, your tires are your passport to savings, because you're driving to Paris,
Texas,
then it's off to Rome,
Georgia,
and you'll be kissing the Blarney Stone in Dublin,
Ohio!
Right now, save up to $404 when you buy 4 tires, and that includes a free alignment and oil change. Stop at Tire Discounters before you see the world.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
The Columbus Zoo invites you to follow the footsteps and the tales of animals from around the world. Explore our newest region, North America Trek. So what are you waiting for? Get your tail to our trails only at your Columbus Zoo.
Working your way through that honey-do list? That means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing and drain cleanings and repairs and all your heating and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your furnace or air conditioner. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain cleaning? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing issues? Call the Waterworks. Furnace repairs? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted neighborhood plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
This promo is for anyone who likes baseball or America or Terry Francona's scooter. The Reds are on the Fan. Catch all 162 games here on the Fan and 1460 ESPN Columbus and the Fan's HD2. Your home for Reds baseball, the Fan.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash, at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you picked match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports skidball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Viking, dedicated to creating travel experiences for the thinking person, with programs designed for cultural enrichment on board and on shore. Discover more at Viking.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies, light winds, low humidity, and a nice finish today. Temperatures in the mid-70s. We'll see a few more clouds by Thursday morning, but we'll start the day dry. Temperatures in the low 50s. Back in the mid-70s by late Thursday, but mostly cloudy skies and a few widely scattered showers by the end of the day. With your 10 Weather Impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Oh, hi. Hi. We interrupt office ping pong to bring you an immature radio show. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you knew this, Mike, but there's a little bit of an office rivalry that they tell me is just good-natured fun, but I've seen it. Seen it. I'm talking about 2 of our young whippersnapper producers who are both good, clean boys, except for I just found out that one of them is not a GCB anymore. I'm talking about Rhyme Time and Cole Bartemus, who they call the loose cannon on Rothman and Ice. He's their producer. Rhyme Time, the Buckeye Show producer, fills in for Panama Ted right here. So we had City Barbecue, which was amazing. But like all food drops here, you reach a certain point in the day where it's just been sitting out there and none of us have wrapped it up and put it into the fridge, right?
It's been out there for over 6 hours.
6 hours it's been out there. And I can tell you, like the baked beans, they've just been open. We didn't even put the foil back over it.
No, they've congealed into jelly.
Oh, my. And so Cole goes over there and grabs a hush puppy. There's a few of those puppies left. He grabs it, takes a bite, because I was looking at them, and they still looked good. They looked like they had the crispy exterior, but I wasn't going to take one at this point. So I watched him do it. I'm like, how'd that taste? Like, your face isn't saying much. And then he flips it around and dips the thing in the juices of the baked beans and finishes the rest of it off. Just disgusting. Sick. What the hell is that?
It's you, buddy.
What the hell is that smell?
The BO in here is coming from you.
Do we stink?
You stink. I smell fine.
Is it the air being off in
No,
here?
it's you.
Wow.
You're
it just
sweating from the pit. Smell your pits right now.
hit me in the face all of a sudden.
Smell your pit.
Right? Yep, left pit. Oh, no.
We got the air conditioner broke in this studio. It's hot as hell.
I told you
You're sweating. I got to rig out my underwear when I get home.
It's hot. It's been sweaty in here. It's uncomfortable. And we just played Pong. You made me do it. I thought we weren't playing Pong today.
That's not what made you stink. You just stink right now.
I need my Mitchum. I had the pit surgery. I shouldn't be doing it from there. I showered before I came to work today.
Did you put some antiperspirant on?
Yes.
No, you didn't put enough on then. You got to really go to town. What brand do you use?
Mitchum.
You put the Mitchum on today?
I got
then
the
you better
Mitchum.
write him a letter.
Oh,
I'm going to write him a letter.
I'm going to have to go put some on. By the
Dear
way,
Mitchum, mess you up. Love Common Man.
I actually made a big switch this week. Pivotal moment. You know, and I didn't just switch underwear. I got a new brand of underwear. So
We've really done it now, Teddy, haven't we?
We've really
done it.
We've really gone there. Because you're talking about that sweaty waistband. You need a good, comfort, soft waistband right there.
Oh, absolutely. What are we, animals?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I still am in the regular boxer style. And I moved into a Lucky brand. That was the type that I got.
Lucky brand. Fancy.
Yeah, Lucky brand. Fancy.
Those are a little pricey, aren't they?
Well, not when they're at the Sam's Club. You get that member discount. See, that's where I've usually bought mine. I had the Izod brand for several years, for like a decade. And I don't know what the rule of thumb is for when you're supposed to get rid of it, but usually with mine, it's when the cloth starts to disintegrate into nothing. Like that crotch cloth, when it disappears entirely, and then your boys are just hanging out, that's when you go and get new boxers.
Remember the episode of the Merv Griffin episode of Seinfeld where they're sitting on there and Newman says, I've been buying the generic brand of wax beans and you take the label off and I can't even really tell the difference. That's what this show has become now.
We need to end this.
That's what this show has become.
Find a way to spice things up again. When you just did the Ghost Pepper episode on Tuesday.
Teddy, come over here and smell his pit.
It's really
we need
hard.
some live animals is what we need.
We do. We need
scandals and animals.
Animal encounters. Yeah. It's a good idea, Teddy. What do you got? Can you bring a dog in?
Yes, but they won't intimidate you.
I can bring mine in. It'll tear its ACL.
Favorite former NFL quarterback. His name is Jay Cutler. Oh, Jay Cutler's been sentenced to 4 days in jail and loses his Tennessee driver's license.
Smoking Jay.
From a DUI last fall. He also had guns in the car because, of course, he did.
Ooh.
But Jay's good. That's Tennessee. They don't care.
But somebody just bought his black finite Topps card or whatever that was for almost $13,000.
Who the hell is paying it $13,000 for a Jay Cutler card?
Somebody paid almost $13,000 for a Jay Cutler card last week.
That person should be committed. You got to go to jail with Jay Cutler for 4 years.
This guy would want to share a jail cell with Jay Cutler because he'd be putting a straitjacket for spending that much money. Thank you.
That's jail. Thank you, Teddy. That's Friday on the program.
That's
we'll
quick.
go to jail.
That's quick, Teddy. Good job.
Tennis star Carlos Alcaraz.
That's right.
Is a moron. So he's like bald now.
Yeah.
Because he let his brother cut his hair.
Here's the thing. If he were to have just done this, if you've seen him, I think he's got a good head. Like, it's aerodynamic. It looks good.
It's a good skull.
He looks like a badass.
It's not a bad skull.
Yeah, like if you've seen him, he is chiseled. He's the star of the sport right now. He is very, very good. He is the next guy, and he's already well on his way to being that next guy. But the reasons for this, the reasons why he shaved his head, that's the problem. When you let your idiot brother actually fool around with clippers and cut your hair, and he makes so many mistakes, Uncle Enzo style, that the only thing left to do is just to completely shave it.
He's 22. He doesn't care.
What are you doing? You're rich beyond your wildest dreams.
Back in the day, Teddy used to cut his own hair with the Flowbee. Right, Teddy?
I don't believe it.
On his waterbed.
I can't believe it. That is not true.
No,
I've never owned a Flowbee.
No, he had the competitor of the Flowbee. He had the suck cut.
Suck it.
It sucks.
He didn't use it on his head, though. Oh, man, that goes below the equator.
Oh. As you can see, it sucks while it cuts.
How's it smell in there?
Bad.
It's repay.
Bad.
It's ripe, baby.
It's not good.
Babe Ruth is a criminal. Man, we've really done it today.
How many stories can you get in this segment?
You know what?
Honestly, what is this? What is this? Like a late night routine? It's like you're Conan here, just going from one.
They don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
We got Rimmer coming up in a few minutes.
So Donald Trump is sending in the National Guard.
It's the biggest load that we've seen.
Exactly.
Did you see that the National Guard in D.C. is like picking up trash and, landscaping?
Yeah. Nothing for them to do.
They're on trash duty and landscaping.
You know what we
Interesting.
need?
Wasting
Some
money.
landscapers.
What do you
They
mean?
deported all the other ones.
You got any gum?
Man, it's like cutting an onion in here.
Damn.
It's like Panama over here.
It's so damn hot.
It reminds me of my days in Panama and just how steamy it is in here.
What do we think the temperature is in Scotland right now?
Oh.
Let's see. Dunkeld, Scotland.
How we doing?
Dunkeld. Oh, get out of here. I don't want. By the way, it's only 73 here. It's wonderful, but it's 80 degrees in our studio. Dunkeld right now, a nice 54.
Gonna
Tomorrow,
be a little warm tomorrow.
No, it's not. Tomorrow, 59. 59 and an 80% chance of rain in Dunkeld. As a matter of fact, it's going to be 59 and rainy for the next 7 days. Now, that's my idea of a vacation.
How's St. Andrews doing? St. Andrews is 57 right now. It is going to be raining through Saturday. So Scotland's getting hit with it right now. Oh, my God. If you had a tea time on Sunday, I'm seeing partly cloudy and 63 degrees. That would be incredible.
Although I got to tell you, for Columbus, Ohio, this time of year, like, do you watch Saturday's forecast for the big game?
Oh, yeah.
73 degrees and
as good
sunny.
as it gets.
I mean, you have, and I'm sure you'll still have a day where it's 90 degrees up in C deck and you want to kill yourself.
Just check the almanac and see when they're coming back. You love the almanac.
Yeah, I know. But that's not going to be on Saturday. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, it is going to be gorgeous.
Although, I'm not one for night games, even though all of you love the night games, but
it would have been so cool for a night game.
It would have been
Saturday.
cool because it also would have been like
60.
49 degrees and you put some mittens on or whatever you're doing.
Mittens? Are you crazy?
Now, the good
you just
thing
enjoy
is,
yourself.
The good thing is because the game's at noon on Saturday, you go out for some kegs and eggs. You got to put a hoodie on.
Sure.
If you're outside in that parking lot early in the morning, a little nipply.
Is there anything better than wearing a hoodie to a college football tailgate or to the game?
No.
I want to be panted and put in a hoodie. I don't know why I
panted?
said it like that.
I want you to rub some more Mitchup on yourself.
Pant me, please.
Pant me. That's what Rimmer said to his nurse. Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer coming up 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got over an hour delay due to an earlier vehicle fire that was on southbound 71 on the south side between 270 and Stringtown Road. Things are still moving slow from Frank Road there. And we've got an accident that's on the right shoulder of northbound 315 after North Broadway, causing some holdup. This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? This Labor Day weekend, upgrade to premium sleep at Mattress Firm's best sale of the year. Let their sleep experts match you with the perfect bed and get the rest you deserve. They make sleep easy. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino.
Mikey, it's time for the ultimate fan experience. You could win tickets to the big home team game.
Legal?
Oh, legal.
Oh, illegal.
Legal. Against a team that wears orange on August 30th.
It all goes down Thursday, August 28th from 6 to 7. All you have to do is use your Penn Play card or the Penn Play app during the month of August.
And you can win a bunch of other prizes as well. The more you play, the more opportunities you have to win.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Gambler.
Call
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My AC stopped working. Your competition says it's fried. When I saw their cost to replace it, I could have just died.
We can give a second opinion, give you options and advice. We'll strive to earn your trust and make you a client for life.
Get a free second opinion. Replace or repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hey, Columbus, Jeff Rimmer here, back in Columbus for a little hockey and to visit my good friends at Byers Volkswagen. Whether you want to buy, sell, or service your next Volkswagen, Byers has all the options. Browse their entire inventory online at columbusvw.com or visit one of their friendly Volkswagen brand specialists. Or for more personal touch and exceptional experience, it's awaiting for you right there at Byers. Come see why it's better to buy at Byers Volkswagen. They're by the airport.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Broadcasting live from Shady Acres Retirement Village. It's Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer.
Sponsored by Byers Imports, Hamilton Road by the airport.
He is the legendary voice of your Columbus Blue Jackets. Well, he's,
still talking to Teddy.
The heritage voice. He's not the voice now. That's Mirzy. It's Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Hello, my friend.
And hello to you. Welcome back.
Welcome back to you. I only welcome back because you took the pill earlier and took a really long nap.
No naps today.
Are you napping in the afternoon? You should be napping. I love to nap.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not napping in the afternoon. No naps.
But it's good. It refreshes you. It actually, there's a study. It says it helps ward off dementia.
Well, let me tell you this. Just another beautiful, cool day here in South Florida, and I thought that I'd share the weather with you here. Looking forward to another great day tomorrow. No hurricanes in the forecast, so I'm getting ready to come to Columbus.
Jeff, what is a typical day looking like for you these last few weeks? Are you playing a little bit of golf, or are you just taking it easy?
No, I'm working on my golf game, more on the short game, although I am hitting balls regularly. Yeah, getting ready here for the post-summer heat on the golf course. And, I'm going to get involved in a league here and have coffee in the morning with the boys at the clubhouse and discuss everything wrong with the world today, talk a little sports. So, yeah, the days are busy. And my granddaughters are currently here. I sent them tickets from Toronto. So my two teenage granddaughters are here along with my son, and we're kind of enjoying the week.
Are they staying with you?
Of course they are.
Okay, I didn't know if that was... are you walking around in your underwear?
No.
Okay,
no, I've got two teenage girls in the house here.
I understand. I just don't know what the rules are in the Rimmer house.
Is that what you typically do, Jeff, when no one is around? It's just the boxer shorts, that's it?
No. Can we talk a little sports?
What do you want to talk about?
A little name dropping?
What do you want to talk about?
Whatever you guys want to talk about. Well,
I want to talk about this. Clearly, it's not acceptable to you.
Well, we're 47 days away from the start of the NHL season. Are you ready for that? The Blue Jackets season, that is.
I am ready for that. I saw that the Blue Jackets released their national television schedule. They actually have 2 games on Big Boy ESPN this year. The rest is ESPN Plus and Hulu. Do you agree, like I do, that I think the problem that ESPN and TNT has is that they fall into a rut, and they're not alone. You know, Major League Baseball does this with Sunday Night Baseball, too, where they have, their favorite clubs, and it seems like they rotate around the same 10, 12 clubs. And, I think that the game would be served better if teams like the Blue Jackets got more looks on national TV. Is that just me being a homer, or is that a valid criticism?
That's very valid. In fact, I thought, quite frankly, that the Jackets would get more than 6 games. And by the way, that's the most televised national games the Blue Jackets have had in several years, if forever. And this is a very important season for the Blue Jackets, not only on the ice, their 25th campaign off the ice, but the Jackets are one of the more entertaining teams in the NHL. But as you can see, the Colorado Avalanches and the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. They're looking at teams that have won here in recent years and saying, that's going to get us the biggest audiences. But I got news for you. The Blue Jackets are going to create quite a stir this year. And I say that hopefully with the team remaining healthy because they've got the goods. We saw how exciting this team was last year. And quite frankly, they were the talk of the entire National Hockey League. And I think that'll be the case again this season. And they deserve to be more on the national television scale. And I can tell you, talking to people when I travel with the Blue Jackets, everybody says, wow, we wish we could get more games on national TV. We don't have the hockey package. We enjoy watching you when we get the opportunity, but we'd like to see in our markets across the country more Blue Jacket games. And it's a matter of fact. The Jackets will draw very well this season based on the team that they're going to put on the ice and what happened last year, my opinion.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer. It's funny, Jeff, just talking about this. Part of my other role here at the Fan is I schedule out our programming, and I reached the week where the preseason comes back into play. And just looking at it right here, Sunday, September 21st, Jackets will play the Blues at 5 o'clock at Nationwide, and then they have 4 games and 4 nights. So it's going to be here. It's going to be crazy. We haven't talked about Kirill Marchenko in quite some time. I'm wondering, Jeff, I want to pick your brain. What do you think the expectations are for this star after the breakout season he had? I mean, I would think he's got to be hoping to, and I'm sure he doesn't maybe look at it this way, maybe he does, but a 40-goal season, is that in the stars for somebody like Marchenko?
Not a problem at all, quite frankly. You look at his numbers here through his first 3 full seasons, and what have you got? You've got improvement every year. 30-goal season last year. If he stays healthy, he might have got close to 40 last year if he didn't get that inadvertent puck on the bench that cost him, 20 games with a broken jaw? Yeah, he's more than capable, and I really love that guy. You talk to him, you ask him for an interview, and all he wants to do is say thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, he's a funny guy. He's been embraced by his teammates. He's a talented player. He's got size. He's got, for me, he's got the not only the nose for the net and has great shots, but he'll go dig that puck out of the corner and get it to his teammate. He's also on the receiving end of some great passes. He's played a lot with Monahan last year when he was healthy. And I think the bottom line, I think 40 goals is well within his reach this season.
Name dropping with Jeff Rimmer, brought to you by Rimmer's Friends, Buyers Imports by the Airport. You want to talk about your friends, Rims?
Absolutely. And as I reminded Blue Jacket fans and 97.1 fans, this is the time. If you were ever thinking about an EV, an electric vehicle, right now is the time to head to Buyers Imports by the Airport. They have a great selection of pre-owned and, in fact, all brands of EVs. And, hey, the icing on the cake, the EV tax credits are now good, $7,500. They'll expire September 30th. So if you're sitting on the fence and saying, you know what, I'm tired of lining up at the gas station, I'm tired of watching the prices yo-yo for gas, I'm going EV, and I'm going to do it by the 30th of September at Buyers Imports by the Airport and save that tax credit of $7,500. All makes, all models are available beyond the EVs. And don't forget, Buyers Subaru by the Airport has a great selections of Subarus, all makes, models, new and pre-owned, ready for immediate delivery.
You have teenagers in the house with you. Your granddaughters are visiting. Do you know what a zaddy is?
No, I do not.
I learned this the other day. A zaddy, Z-A-D-D-Y, is like an attractive older man. You know, so I wonder if...
No, don't even go there.
If some people think when you go out, not your granddaughters, obviously, just the other young women there in South Florida, if they see you and say, man, look at that zaddy.
I actually am looking at the use it in a sentence, and the one that I pulled up says
Jeff Rimmer's such a zaddy?
No, it actually says so many people go for Jeffrey. He's a zaddy.
See?
There you go. Someone named Jeff.
So if you're out and about, Rims, and somebody calls you a zaddy, that's a pretty good compliment.
Well, I think you might be talking about the Jeff Rimmer that is available on AI, at least through the 97.1 Common Man and Timmy show.
Yeah, he had some crazy things to say, didn't he?
He did indeed.
Yeah,
All right, tell us some name dropping. What do you got, Rims?
Well, I've got a pretty good story here, and obviously with the hockey season fast approaching, I've talked to a lot of my friends around the hockey world, and in particular out in Edmonton, where the number one story is, are they not going to get a third straight chance at winning a Stanley Cup? That's not the question being asked. The question being asked, and I've got a great story that goes along with this, the question is, when will Connor McDavid sign his contract? Because there's a lot of apprehension out in Edmonton that he may decide to bolt the Oilers. He's one season away from unrestricted free agency. But both the Canadian and the American orientation camps for the Olympics are underway. I know Canada actually met today, perhaps the U.S. here in the next few days if they're not on the ice today. And first question asked of Connor McDavid was, how close are you to signing? He says, we're talking. There's nothing that's imminent. I'm not in a hurry. My focus is on bringing a Stanley Cup to Edmonton. So you can put away all the talk about him going to the New York Rangers or the Vegas Golden Knights or the Los Angeles Kings. My Connor McDavid story, and you guys have got a great kick out of this. When my grandson Crosby was born, Bobby Orr, here's the name.
Bobby Orr.
All right. He offered.
He's a zaddy.
He wanted to get Crosby a gift. So he called, and back in the day, he was an agent that represented Connor. And by the way, Connor will be the first $16 million a year player, and rightfully so. Go to the bank on that. So anyway, Bobby called Connor and said, I want you to sign a jersey, game-worn preferred, and send it to me because I want to send it to Jeff River, and I've met Connor a couple of times with Bobby, and I want you to send it to me and I'll get it on to Jeff. Well, he says, why don't I just send it direct, which he did. The jersey came, I opened it up, and the jersey was autographed, authentic, game used, had the Upper Deck logo on it, and it said to Sid, all the best, Connor McDavid. Again, the jersey was for my Crosby, not Sid Crosby. Connor got mixed up. I called Bobby. I said, Bobby, you won't believe this, but the jersey came. Thank you very much. But it's to Sid. Well, he started laughing. He said, do me a favor. Send that right back to me. I'll send it to Sid Crosby, and I'm going to call Connor and have him send another jersey, and we'll get this one to your Crosby.
Wouldn't it have been easier just to change the kid's name? Change the kid's name to
Sidney in front of Crosby? Yeah. Sidney Crosby Rimmer.
No, he's Dak. He's Crosby Dak, and he lets everybody know that. My name is not Sidney Crosby. I am Crosby Dak. And, of course, Sidney Crosby is just a terrific guy. We laughed about that story the next time we were in Pittsburgh, and I hung around with Jody Shelley in the dressing room for a while and talked to Sid about it. But Sid's, he's a big